Twitch chat. How art thou? I'm gonna real quick, slam a post in the self-promo chat. I'm just posting in the Discord. Who up A-ing their cab? I gotta refocus the camera. It's a little bit off focus. Wait, did that work well? Yeah, we'll call that good enough. Oh yeah, exactly what I needed to say. What's up, Slimy? What's up, Captain Nemo? I apologize that you guys just got here and I'm about to run an ad, but that is what's about to happen. I want it so that for the first half hour of the stream, or the first hour of the stream, if anybody comes in, they don't get hit with advertisements. So we're gonna run a quick 3-minute ad. I'm sorry. Okay. So today we're going to be playing some more This Is the Police. This is a game that I very much enjoy. I like it a lot. And it's fun because we're Mackie making the big bucks. That's the goal, yeah. I mean, the goal is as always to rake in the large cashola. That's big for me. All right, so I want to get comfortable and also position my camera correctly and also not have to touch the mic a bunch of times. So I got a new toy for my cat. React to that message in 3 minutes. Okay, I'll try. I will react to that message in 3 minutes. Cream King. I express how much I wish there was more Dispatch. Man, that was good stuff. I agree. It was fucking awesome. That game ruled. I was a big, huge, massive fan of that game. So I got my cat a new toy, and it genuinely, dramatically changed my relationship with her. It is actually the most insane thing I've ever. It's probably the best purchase I've made in my adult life. I'll show you in a second. Here, I gotta pull the mic over here so you can see. So see that pink thing hanging from the string in the background? It's attached. I can't show you where it's attached because I don't want to move my camera. But it's attached to the. It's a real gun. It is not a real gun. I am generally anti-gun, but that's okay. So that pink thing right there. Wait, right? Where my hand? There is hanging from the ceiling by this. It's like a bungee cable. And she is it's the first toy I've ever bought her that she will self-stimulate with, where I don't have to play with her. She can play with herself, which is a huge deal because it means she actually sleeps at night, which is massive. If I click this little remote here, there's a motor on top that you charge with a USB-C charger, which is annoying because it's on my ceiling, so it's very difficult to reach. I have to climb up on the countertop in order to charge it. But it will bounce up and down, and she will play with it. Right now, she's asleep behind me, but it is low key. Here, I'll let it stop. It is genuinely the best thing that I have ever purchased. She will grab it, and because it's bungee, she'll pull it and pull it and pull it, and then let it snap back, and it bounces around, and it's like genuinely, and I really truly mean this. It is genuinely like the greatest thing that I have ever purchased in my life because it was like $22 on the TikTok shop. I saw a bunch of TikTok ads for it. I bought it. And it is incredible. It has detachable ends, so I don't have to use the little, the pink end that's right here. I can use different ends as she destroys them because she will destroy them. There's already little bits of pink fuzz all over my apartment. But in the last few, for the last few weeks, I've been putting her in the bathroom for sleep because she's been really disruptive and really difficult and really hard to deal with. And it's been really frustrating, trying to sleep with her in the apartment. It's been really, really rough. Mackie making the big bucks back after the 3-minute break. I promised Slimy I would do that. But basically, yeah, it's been really difficult to sleep with her in the apartment because she'll just run around and throw all my things on the floor, and it just becomes a really difficult exchange. And I don't basically she's been living in the not living, but she's been sleeping in the bathroom every night, and she's been really stressed out. You're welcome. And she's been really stressed out about doing that because it's a really small space and like I don't want to do that to her because it feels a little bit cruel. So what I did was with this new, like she has not been able to sleep in the main part of the apartment because she destroys everything. I came out to her the other day. She was chewing the corner of my gaming monitors. Like she was laying on my desk right here and she was chewing the corner of my monitors, which like I know that she's a cat and she's a living being, but like I cannot allow that. And there's not a lot I can do about it. And I kind of discovered yesterday when I got that toy for her, the problem that she's been having is that she is way understimulated. Like she wants to play for like hours every day, like literally hours. Like if I was to get out I have like a cat toy on a wand, she would want to play for like 90 minutes before she would settle back down. This cat toy that I bought for her, which is again, the greatest cat toy on planet Earth, she can self-stimulate on. All the other toys in my apartment, I have to be involved with. Like, and that's not saying I don't want to play with her, but like 90 minutes a day is a lot of time when I work from, 9 to 6, and then I have a girlfriend who I want to spend time with, and I want to like cook meals for myself and go to the gym and do all the things that go along with being a human being. It's really hard to like find that time in a day because I'm like a pretty busy person generally. With all the stuff I have going on with I go to my parents every Wednesday to watch Survivor. I have therapy every Tuesday. Like I have stuff that gets in the way of my ability to play with her as much as I would like to. So this toy, she can self-stimulate on. All the other toys I've ever got her, balls that she can roll around in the apartment, the jingle jangle, and like various different toy options for her. There are loads of them, and all of them I have to be a part of playing with her for. There's nothing, like none of it's automatic. I get the mouse, the little one that has the wheels underneath it, and you start it and it runs around the apartment, but it just ends up stuck against, in the corner of a room or against a wall, and I have to go get it and move it, and then she'll chase after it again, or she will chase after it and catch it and then never release it, get bored of it, and by the time she gets bored of it, she releases it, and it's the sort of timer that it runs on has run out. The thing about this toy that makes it fucking incredible is that even when it's not on, even when it's just hanging there, and it's just the pink thing, she will, even when it's just hanging there and she's like, sitting around it and she's like she'll play with it even when it's turned off. So she's able to self-stim, which means that she can play as much as she wants with this toy. And because it moves around and she's the impetus for it moving, she doesn't get bored of it. So she'll just play with it all day. It's the best. So recently she's been like sleeping at night, which is really cool. Or if she wakes up in the middle of the night and wants stimulus, rather than rattling the cage door, not the cage, it's not a cage, but like the netting and the shower curtain netting that's behind me, rather than dealing with that, she will just like play with the thing. Like last night, I heard her a little bit last night, just like pulling the bungee cord and letting it snap back and then jumping up and chasing after it. And because she's self-stimulating, she now sleeps a lot of during the day. So it's just, I now have a relationship with her that's like really positive and really cool. And like, it's really nice to be able to have my cat and hang out with her. And she like wants to sleep in my lap and she wants to hang out with me, but she's not like jamming her claws into my back while I'm sitting in my desk chair because she's understimulated. So basically, if you have a cat and your cat is understimulated and you want to find a way to have the cat be a little bit more docile, all you got to do is get one of these. If you look up like cat toy, hooks on door, bungee, I don't know what to look up. If you guys really want me to, I'll drop a link in chat. But like it's, one sec, I got to check to see where my microphone is because I have display mode turned off. Yeah. I'm genuinely convinced all our pets need more stim. My dog used to be an absolute menace at night because he would keep forcing my wife and I to take him out over and over during the workday. But lately, my wife has been taking him for an additional walk in the morning, and I think he's way better. I agree, DJ. Like, I think that a lot of our pets are understimulated because we have these sedentary lifestyles. Like, my cat, I sit at a computer basically almost all day, every day. Like, I do different things, so it's still engaging. And I go to the gym and I go for walks. I try to get lunch outside of the apartment as much as I can. Hop on my one wheel and ride to get to a deli or to go to a ramen spot for lunch or whatever. And when I spend a lot of time on the weekends with my girlfriend, and she is very she's active. Like we go out and we do stuff. We went to 4 different stores on Saturday yesterday. We spent 6 hours shopping and doing stuff like that. Like we went to Old Navy, and we went to Costco, and we went to Wegmans, and we went to Super Duper Weenie in Fairfield, which is the best hot dog on planet Earth. Mark my words, on planet Earth. It's the best hot dog you can get. And so we like went out and we did stuff, and we like were in the world, and we were walking around, and we were like, we were engaging with life. But the problem is that like I'm busy. And the cat doesn't get enough time. Like the cat doesn't get enough of my attention. And if I'm the only way that she can get stimulus, she will always be understimulated. This new toy allows her to self-stimulate. Like it really is like an unbelievably excellent device. It really is like really important and really valuable and really cool. And I'm really psyched about it because it has made our relationship, even in these last 48 hours, it has made my relationship with my cat so much more reasonable. Heidi came in. Have you ever had to get Oscar Mayer cooked in a paper towel in the microwave? All right, we're gonna pull this place up. 1 second. We gotta pull this up on. One moment. If any of you are in Connecticut, oh wow, the chat is like way in the way. Let's put that over here. If any of you guys are in the state of Connecticut, this Super Duper Weenie is worth a trip from anywhere in the state. It is worth going to Super Duper Weenie in like anywhere in the state. This place is the best. Dude, the hot dogs are fucking incredible. This right here is my favorite. This is a Californian, which is a hot dog with onions and chili and like green sauce. I don't know what's in the green. I think it's hot relish. Fuck, it's insane. I want to see more, like, here, let's see what we got. If I can pull up a menu. Yeah, see, so here's the menu. This shit goes, I normally get a Californian and a Dixie, which is house meat and coleslaw on the Dixie, and house meat chili. Also, they obviously include a hot dog. House meat chili, fresh chopped onions, American cheese, and hot relish. This is fucking insane. It's so, so good. Also, Cincinnatian, really good. Cincinnati style, finely shredded cheddar cheese and freshly chopped onion. That's good. Sometimes I add chili on that bad boy, and that shit goes K-razzy. All this stuff on this side of the menu, not important. You don't need it. It's not important at all. The only thing that is really important about it is they have boiling sodas and fun. Oh, they have milkshakes. Ooh, I'm going to have to try a milkshake next time I'm there. But the New Yorker is awesome. Sauerkraut, mustard, and hot relish and onion sauce. I'm going to get this next time. The Chicagoan sucks because it has lettuce and tomato. Chicago, what the fuck are you guys doing? It's insane. Don't put lettuce and tomato on a hot dog. It's not a sandwich. Don't, chat. Don't. I'm not willing to go into the cube rule of food or category theory or any of that stuff. It's not a deli sandwich. It doesn't need lettuce and tomato. But the Georgia Red Hot's fucking fire. The Dixie's insane, and the Californian is probably their best. But bad day, lifetime to be a hot dog, dude. You know what's cool too is if you go outside of dog sucking season. So like if you go in fall and spring and winter, it's like not as busy. Like in summer, it's fucking packed. You get there and you wait in line out the door for 40 minutes, and you get it's in dog sucking season, it's the worst. It's truly brutal. Like it's worth the wait, but it is really, really long. Like it is definitely tough. But in outside of dog sucking season, that it's good. Well, no, that's what summer is. Summer is dog sucking season. That's what it is. Everyone knows that. Summer is DSS, dog sucking season. I want to see if I can I do this and put this here so that you guys can see it and also read chat? Yeah, that's better. I wonder if I can find, and they also do a food truck, which I am hoping this isn't going to show them where I live. Yeah, so they do like a food truck. I am genuinely of the opinion that when I do a cocktail hour at my wedding someday, I was going to say the same fucking thing. I was lost for words. Had no joke for dog sucking season. Yeah, dude, I'm a white woman. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, they do catering as well. Yeah, you can suck dogs on the go. Exactly. But yeah, Dog sucking season goes crazy. I'm genuinely like when I get married someday, when I have a cocktail hour at my wedding, I will have I will have Super Duper Weenie. I'll have these guys. I'll have Taco Pacifico, which is another really good food truck. There's Mike's Kitchen, which is a really good food truck as well. They do, and there's also an awesome lobster roll food truck, all that are in Connecticut, and they're unbelievable. So what I will do for the cocktail hour at my wedding someday is I will roll up all of the, I'll get 4 food trucks and pay them out for the day and whatnot. But like this place fucking used to be like a food truck and now it's a restaurant and it's like really famous. Like it's been written about as the best hot dog spot in Connecticut in the New York Times, in USA Today. Like this place is nationally recognized as one of the best hot dogs on planet Earth. And it's the coolest. You go in this little door, also Help Wanted, I would work there. And they're 11 to 4 every day. You go in this little door and then like, I wonder if I can get pictures if I go back to of the actual restaurant. Like if I go, no, that's not what I wanted. I want photos. Yeah, this is what it looks like, right? So you go up and you order, I want to, wait, open image, new tab. Yeah. So you go up here and you order here and then you pick up here, but you just sit at this like bar and it's awesome. This right here on the wall, this article, you can't really see it but it has a map of Connecticut with like 12 different other awesome hot dog places. So my girlfriend and I, who both love a hot dog, we both fuck with a hot dog crazy. We love hot dogs. Which is really funny because she's straight and I'm bi. So we also both love hot dogs. But we're going to go and we're going to do, we've decided that this, like either this winter or maybe we'll wait until spring. We're going to go through to all of these hot dog places and we're going to each keep our like rankings and we're going to post them online. A dog sucking road trip. Exactly. We're going to across the state. We're going to be sucking dogs across Connecticut. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be just hoovering up dogs, all across the colony. New definition of doink slonking? No, it's not doink slonking. It's dog sucking. We're sucking dogs. But yeah. So that's we're gonna go all across the state and suck dogs, and it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna suck down dogs. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, that's our plan for like this like just like a thing to do on weekends. Every weekend we're gonna get in the car and we're gonna go and try a new dog sucking location. And it's gonna be awesome. I'm really pumped about it. I'm super psyched. Don't say pause. We already talked about dog sucking season. It's like you can't say pause. It's DSS is summer. But these places are less busy when you're outside of dog sucking season. Because on a hot day in July, everybody wants to suck a dog. Everybody knows that. That's what everybody wants, is to suck down a dog in the hot months of summer. But in winter and in fall and in spring, these places are less busy. In summer, in DSS, it's really like these places are packed. You got to wait a line out the door. You're waiting for 40 minutes for a hot dog, which, like, to be fair, at this place, they are good enough. They are good enough that it's worth doing. But, well, I was driving, so it was in the queue of my mind. I understand that. That makes sense. But yeah, in DSS, you have to wait long for these. In winter, you show up and there's no line because like nobody wants to be sucking a dog in winter. It's all cold. You want a warm weather dog suck. Make sure that everything's at full, This restaurant reminds me of the hot dog restaurant at Disney. Yeah, it's like totally like an old style vibe. Like when you walk in there, it feels kind of like a 50s like malt shoppy kind of diner. They have milkshakes, like excuse me. But yeah, all right, let's boot some This Is the Police. I apologize for going on a tangent about dog sucking season. Yeah, like when it's cold, they get shriveled up, But okay, let's go to games. Let's boot up This Is the Police. Oh, by the way, update on Fallout. I went and read the forum posts about the mods, and basically I can't play the game without the high FPS fix because I can't lock the game. I want the game, for me, it feels like I'm playing in pudding if I'm playing it at less than like 100, 150 or 100, 120, 144 FPS. It just feels bad. The mod that fixes that, it's called high FPS fix for Fallout. The mod is not going to be updated until a while. So yeah, get good, sure. It feels bad to play it. It feels bad to play for me a first person shooter on a high frame rate monitor at 60 FPS. It feels like a fucking slideshow. And I know that you guys are watching it at 60 FPS, but you're not playing it, so you don't have that weird it's almost like there's input lag. Like the mouse almost has acceleration when you're in 60 FPS, but in 144 it's fucking rigid. So it's all good stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for that to come out. Todd Howard, or at least the Fallout team, has said that the fix because they released the anniversary edition and that's what broke everything. But they said that the fix won't really be in until like there's going to be another like patch release this week and then possibly another one in December. So we might have to take a couple months off Fallout, but once we come back, we'll play it. One frame per whenever. Exactly. Like I want 144 frames per second in that game because it's 1,000 years old, so it should just work at that frame rate. You know. Let me turn off my speakers because they're going to monitor. And then we'll boot into, this is the police, and we will...
Usually, before I go
we don't
shaking
need,
my tits for
we
the
don't
press,
need the intro
I'd like
scene,
to go
please.
see how the professionals do it.
Hold to skip. Okay, cool. We don't need the intro. Okay, so we're good. We're all set. We're running the game. Are we at good frame rate? We are. We're going to return to the story. I don't remember what we were doing, but I know... Oh, I remember what we were doing. We were working with the Sands to try to beat Vicus Varga. 86% of residents oppose demolition of Corn Monument. Movie production studio may appear in Freeburg. Businessmen express desire to leave the city. The mayor's going to be pissed. Pissed. Pedo. Not pedo. Pedo. P apostrophe D. Pissed off. Who can we boost up here? We really would like to have better detectives. So I'm going to give Mole this. Because all of our actual cops on here are good enough that we're not worried about their skill level. Have I played Superliminal? I have like played like the first half hour of it, but like I'll eventually play it on stream. But like it's a little bit fiddly for me. That's kind of my issue with it. It's like there's a lot of puzzles that like you have to pixel perfect line stuff up, and it's just like not my tempo. Okay, so we can hire a new cop. Let's see what our personnel looks like. We have 8 officers on shift A, and we have 9 officers on shift B. So we'll hire Johnny Iwamoto for shift A. So now we'll have 9 officers here. In our backlog, we have to hire female cops. We probably could have done that. We could have hired Sharon Morris, but no, we can't meet that deadline. There's no way that we can hire enough female cops to meet that deadline because we have, like, our total staff is 12 plus 13 is 25. We need 13 female cops. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 4, and there's literally only 1 in the labor market right now. We could hire Bertha Billups, but like she looks like she's dying. So yeah, the mayor's gonna be pissed that we didn't hire a bunch of women cops, and I would like to hire more female cops because I think that it's good to have. Oh, the Sands need help at Freeburg Elementary. The Sands family's main attorney is under guard around the clock, and that goes double for his children. But before we could pick them up from school this morning, some of Varga's punks kidnapped them. We don't know how Varga found them. They live under false names. Anyway, you need to act fast. They can't have gotten far. Smith, Vasilev, go. We don't send our good cops for the Sands missions because there's no need to. By the way, how's the audio? I know the game's really quiet. There's no music right now, but fight at Freeburg Elementary. 2 senior students began to fight in the middle of the chemistry class. Their teacher, Dolores Ponder, first tried to calm them down. When she attempted to separate them, she was poked in the eye. We can probably send Flowers and Tsubaki. This feels like a low stakes. Thank you very much. I appreciate the audio information. We can send some not so good cops to this. Oh, hell yeah. We got an investigation. None of our cops are ready, so we need to go to our investigations. And we'll... Wait, which detectives are on this shift? Affairs. We're on shift B. So we need shift B detectives. So Mole, Moser, and Vickers, we can pull off of whatever investigations they're on. Mole, Vickers, Moser. Click, click, click. Mole, Moser, and Vickers proceed. And then once they get there, we can re-add them to the other missions that they're on. Because they can work multiple cases at once. I think to a reduced efficiency, but whatever. Drug sales at St. Jude's. Miss Dunbar said that the nurse tried to sell her drugs right at the hospital. I went to the doctor after I broke my arm. The nurse heard me complaining about the pain and waited until the doctor left. Then she started telling me about the pills she could get me better than Vicodin. We will send 2 cops to this. This might be a false alarm. How do we do on the fight? Offender caught, officers unharmed. Sweet. So we got our 2. They'll be back momentarily. Oh, and Vasilev and Smith are already back, which is pretty cool. All right, our theft investigation has started. Oh, this is like this is an art thief thing. We wait, we want to go to investigations and we want to put everyone back. So like you can go back to here and you can go back to here. No, that was the opposite of what I wanted. And then you can go back to here. So, yeah, we have detectives on all cases. You spelled Louvre wrong. Louvre. But yeah, we want to, our investigations, we currently don't have the frames we need. Wait, why does this say there are no detectives assigned to this anymore? Shit. I guess we can't double assign detectives. But we have, okay, I don't know. We definitely have this glitched, which is fine because it helps us. Because like we have 1 million people on the destruction of property case, and our hit and run, we almost have enough frames, but we need this frame with a black car. Party in the backyard, backyard. Cornelius Blunt, Mr. Boyd, I'm a wealthy man and I'm concerned about the fate of our city. I would like to fund 3 additional police officers at your department, but I must make one condition. My adopted son is to take one of the new jobs. Of course, you mustn't fire him under any circumstances. Do we have a deal? Yeah. 3 cops is a lot of cops. Alright, so we have Percy, who is the worst cop in the universe. But we get 2 new cops. He's on shift B, so right now our shifts... Oh, and I forgot, we hired Birch Jr. as a snitch. So we need a cop for A and a cop for B. So let's hire you for A and you for B. And we'll shift people around as need be. But now look at how many cops we have. We have a ton. They're actually overlapping. The Sands need some stuff at City Center. That's fine. Some goons grabbed the half-sister of one of our family members right off the street. Her driver called us from a nearby payphone, but he's a wimp and couldn't actually do anything. From the description we got, it sounds like Vargas men. If you get here first, hold them off for us. Don't hurt them too much. Just make sure you don't let them escape. We have something special planned for them. We're going to send Smith and Vasilev again. I want to not send Percy. Because Percy, I want to send with like Koizumi and Kochi so he can get better. How do we do on the drug sales? Oh, this was actually real. This was not a false alarm. And we found cocaine. We'll bring it to the police station. We could have the Mafia sell it, but I'm worried about getting too involved with the Mafia too quickly. Robbery at City Center. What do we got? A parking valet was just called in reporting a girl exiting an expensive car was approached by a man wearing a hood who threatened her and took her bag. Percy, Koizumi. No. Koizumi, Tsubaki. We need to send Percy on a mission with 3 cops minimum. Because we can't send him on his own because he like, if he's 50% of the mission, he's gonna blow it. And if he blows it, we'll lose points on our good officers. How do we do on the robbery? Dealt with. How are we here? 3 officers. Here we go. I want to put you last. Just because I feel like that might matter. An older prisoner, tired of eating the food served by the prison cafeteria, made his way into the kitchen carrying a shiv, intent on having a word with the chef. A guard called the police as he was reluctant to enter the kitchen for fear of further provoking the prisoner. Let's go. Hopefully, we could make Percy better. We could also spend a little money and have him killed. So... But I want to see how this goes, because if we can level him up and send him on 15 missions and get him to be better, like, that's fine. But we have to send him with at least... Here we go, wait. The kitchen floor is decorated with broken plates and overturned pan filled with muddy slush. An elderly prisoner is sitting on a stool, dipping his hand in the pot of slush, shoveling it forward at the cook's face, yelling, "You try to eat this shit." Hey, we've got a couple of nice warm burgers here. Hell yeah. Sweet. All right, so Percy got a little better. We got a lot of work to do with Percy before he gets fully, like, set up. Hey, what is exclamation point lurk? I see people posting that in Gus's chat, like, all the time. Like, RCMA Animations post it all the time. And I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what is that? Come on, give me another case. I want to send Percy again. Oh, here we go. Theft. We got some frames. Destruction of property. We got some frames. Hit and run. Did we get... No new frames! Give me 1 second. I just want to... Oh, wait. I got fantasy alerts. Nope, never mind. My fantasy team is fucked this week, by the way. I think it just means you gotta watch but not use chat. Oh, yeah, but why is it exclamation point? Like, lurking is fine. I'm totally happy to have you lurk here because I'm, like... More people in my stream makes me appear higher in search results, means that more people watch the stream. Okay, cool. Oh, I understand. That makes sense. All right, 1 second. I just got a text from my girlfriend. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I'm sorry. All right, we're good. Oh, gotcha. They have like they have bots or whatever. But yeah, so the problem with this is I can go into our investigations and I can go into the hit and run and go to details and I can like dark colored car comes around a corner, hopped the curb and kept going, knocked the man over, didn't even slow down. I wonder if dark red counts as... Yeah, it doesn't. So we need this, then this. No. This, then this, then this. But what we really need is we need... We need this frame, but it has to be a black car. And we didn't get any frames today, which is very frustrating. Destruction of property. Let's see if we have enough frames to solve this. Sorry, she's texting again. I apologize. I promise I'll get off my phone in a second. 1 second. Oh, let me read these. I want to see if I can solve this. I've been going to Sunday service for 36 years. This is the first time I've seen such a disgrace. Some crazy young man on a motorcycle drove straight through the doors of God's temple and began running around shouting blasphemy. He even dared raise his hand to Holy Father Nunez. Okay. Happened so quickly, he drove straight between the pews, almost crushing a parishioner. Then he looked into the confessional and threw a bottle. All right, so he drove through the pews. Wait, was it a three-wheeler or a motorcycle? It's a three-wheeler. But we don't have enough frames, I don't think. So so the first thing he does is arrive. So we need this, but with a three-wheeler. Then he pushes the guy, and then he goes like this. So yeah, we're missing one frame here. We need a frame here that we need a frame here with him on a 3-wheeler because he's on a 2-wheel motorcycle here. We need a 3-wheel motorcycle because this is right. There's 3 track marks, which means it has to be a 3-wheeler. So he comes in, he throws the bottle, he pushes the priest, he takes off his helmet or puts on his helmet or something, and then he rides off. So we just need one more frame there, and then this one we don't have enough. We don't have enough. Like, we physically can't solve this because we have 3 frames and we need 5. So we'll come back to that one later. Is there any more day for this? Like, what are we doing? Are there going to be any more cases? So with Percy, we cannot fire Percy. He does seem to have alcohol problems. Great. But we can't fire him. Oh, and also we got Sans well ahead of Vargas in this in the current mob war. Percy is out of energy, so we need him to not work for obvious reasons. And if he asks to take a day off, we'll let him. Because we can't have him at low energy, because he'll be terrible at being a cop. Former City Hall employee admits official unemployment data far from reality. Unemployment in Freeburg is lowest in history. Unemployment's low. It's actually not. Citizens' earnings have fallen 9% since the new year. Yikes. Freeburg's kind of not going great. You cannot have the day off to feed your fish. No. That's crazy. Your fish will be fine. Like, fish can survive if you miss a feeding or 2. Ooh, new catalog. Here we go. We got new coming soons. We'll buy all the records. We don't even know if we can use them, but we have so much money. I can't buy this one for some reason. Oh, no, I had to click OK. Now I can buy this one. Yeah. We just spent $1,000 on records, but we have 41 grand, so we have enough money to do pretty much anything we need to do. But we have all these records. We'll listen to them eventually. We definitely won't. Like, I think I'm worried about DMCA a little bit, but hire female cops. Tomorrow is the deadline. Yeah, we're not doing that. There's no way to. There are not enough female cops in the labor market that I could possibly have half female cops unless I fire my male cops, and they're all good. Disorderly conduct in the suburbs. The elderly Emma Weston called in a complaint about her neighbors. Her house is shaking from the loud sounds of gnashing metal and the roar of turbines, accompanied by some strange beeping noises. Through the window, she saw people moving around. This feels like a false alarm. So we're going to send like a bad cop and our boy Daniel. Our man Dan, if you will. All right, hostage situation. This feels bad. Fatal casualty. Cool. Best cops in the game. And then patients at the local asylum rebelled against the nurses during breakfast. 3 nurses have been wounded while others remain locked in with patients in the dining area. They've threatened to kill 1 nurse every hour. Yeah, SWAT paddy wagon. Let's fucking roll. We're pulling out all the stops for a violent thing, like a violent altercation at the prison. And also all the... Oh, how did disorderly conduct go? Crushed it. Birch Jr. is really leveling up. He was 60 when he first started, and now he's up to... Well, I guess I gave him a rank. What are they... How are they driving in the water? Oh, there's a bridge. I'm dumb. We're going to call in a negotiator. Yeah, we always call in a hostage negotiator. We're not fucking around with that. No way. Everyone levels up. Good shit. Get back, please, because I need more of you to be able to do calls. I think I have enough cops. Like, I think I have, like, enough cops that I'm not really worried about, like... We're not running into situations anymore where we have so many cops that, like, they are... Like, we're not running into a situation where we have so many police officers... Or not enough police officers to, like, actually cover all the calls. Reckless endangerment. A frightened woman phoned and reported that 2 men dressed in armor were running through the streets shouting, "Beware our stings." They were chased by passersby swinging their blades at them. They have not yet done anyone harm, but their swords seem dangerous enough. Birch Jr., Sama D, Nordlander. Rock and roll. We have so many police officers that I don't have like any attachment to them anymore. Like, I love Stovall and Nordlander because they're my goats. But, like, Calhoun and Iwamoto were, like, new, so I don't, like, know them yet. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. All right, we got a job with the Sands. An old friend is visiting Mr. Sands, but they're planning on going horseback riding. But the owner of the country club just called. He wasn't making much sense, but it sounds like the punks are beating Mr. Sands' horse to death. We'll send our resident horse girl to go deal with that. Yeah, I do think that was. Oh, that actually wasn't a false alarm. It was like actually a real thing. I was expecting it to be like a LARP where it was they had blunted swords or whatever, and it was just a false alarm, but evidently not. Please don't beat Mr. Sands' horse to death. That sucks. Animal cruelty, not like the animals are not involved. I guess it's very Godfather to have the animals be involved in the mob stuff. My cat is just chilling on the floor, cleaning herself in her little cat bed. Life is good. Noise complaint in the ghetto. What the fuck? 5 cops. Klim Yoriev reports that suspicious people are constantly going in and out of the apartment next door. They're carrying big bags, making lots of noise, screaming, and his 3 sons can't concentrate on their homework. Mr. Yoriev urges someone's got to show these bandits who's boss. Stovall, Samadi, Daniel, Iwamoto, Birch Jr. Hey guys, you want to go beat a horse to death later? Pass. We're gonna run the paddy wagon. This might be a false alarm, because like a noise complaint is very often like just like shitty neighbors. Like the only time I ever had like legitimate grounds for a noise complaint in my life is that I had neighbors below me in Hartford who would play music with loud bass until 4 in the morning every night. And so you couldn't hear the music, but the bass would shake my pillow against my head while I was asleep. I fucking hated those guys. I called in so many. I didn't call the police for them. I only called that once. But ooh, we found an automatic weapon. Cool. We're gonna bring that to the police station. We're gonna ask the mafia to sell it just this once. A whole mob of Vargas people. Oh, and yeah, and basically like I called the building on them so much that the building evicted them. Me and other neighbors, like me and like 4 or 5 other neighbors, like the ones who were, I was above them. There was another one who was above diagonal, another one was above diagonal, another one left and right, and then below. So like 5 neighbors reached out and they're like, you got to get these people the fuck out of here. Like they're disturbing the peace. And like, it wasn't even like, I get it. Like loud music on a Saturday night, go crazy. I get it. Like you're allowed to have fun, but like every day was insane. Like, they definitely, like, didn't, like, a lot of my building was Section 8 and was disability and stuff, and I never saw them come or go from the buildings, and so I just don't think they had jobs. I think they were just subsisting off Section 8, and either Section 8 or disability or whatever, and they were just, like, just disturbers of the peace at all hours, all the time. It was actually, like, genuinely insufferable. Hit and run, no new frames found. This is fucked. What do I do? Destruction of property. Oh, I have this one. I got it. So we'll send somebody out to go do this. How many people do we need? 2? Hello. Because we have everyone else coming back. Like, all of our mid-range police officers are coming back. So now that that's done, this investigation is handled. We can take all the cops off this and put them all on the hit and run. Because we really need to get more frames on this bad boy. There doesn't seem to be a time limit for the investigations, which is very nice. It almost feels like we should just do them one at a time. Like, allocate all the cops to one of them at all times. Offender caught. Sweet. And everyone got better. All of the detectives working the case got better. So we're all set here. We can end the day. That was good. Everyone got better. And the Sands are smoking Vargas. So we're good there. All my detectives are tired. Shift A. Okay, this is who just worked. So all these people need a day off to get a pip back. Are you old enough that I can fire you? I bet I'm old enough. I bet Mai is old enough that I can fire him. I got to check if there are any better detectives than he is. Because, like, I know it sucks to fire detectives, but, like, mayor declines service of spokesman. I speak for myself. Chief physician at St. John's Hospital accused of slander. Former mafia member bemoans City Hall corruption. Hey, that's me. I'm City Hall and I'm corrupt. So that's bad. We're going to get in trouble. We're going to need to start dealing with this at some point. Backyard, party in the backyard, backyard. I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. I can go home. Yes, you may, actually. That's lovely. I would like to get him a little bit rested so that he's not so much of a problem. We don't need any records from the catalog. We'll go to the map. Gregory Poltzin turned out to be a member of the Wheels of Empire gang. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. Accept? So now we're going after... Simon Gorodnichev is our guy, and he's a $30,000 bounty. So we can start to investigate Anton Trechikov now, and we'll do that with Mole, Moser, and Vickers because they're available. Our other investigations that we have running is the hit and run. Who are our detectives on here? Fine. Hire female cop, City Hall. Yeah, so he's mad at me, but that's okay. I don't care. Rape at the bakery. 2 homeless men made their way into a local bakery under the cover of darkness where they ate their fill and bedded down for the night. In the morning, bakery owner Gregory Martinez, along with cashier Anna Lucas, went inside and discovered the damage. The homeless men, armed with knives, were unhappy to be disturbed and attacked the victims. The shopkeeper managed to escape, but the cashier remained inside with the homeless men who were seen tearing off her clothes. All right, we'll send good officers to this one. Dowell is new, so we'll send her. Smith we want to train up, and we'll send Flowers as well. We don't fuck around with a rape. We send our best cops to a rape. Investigations, hit and run, detectives. I really need these guys to, like, you know, do their job. I need to look at our thing because in our police station we have Armstrong, Mai, Beasley, and Ames, who are all on that case. So let's put them all on the same. Let's do that. Investigations, hit and run, detectives. Armstrong, Ames, Beasley, and Mai. They're all at home. So this case will not progress today because they're not working. And then this case, we have all the other detectives. Oh, they're not there yet. They're on their way. All right, we got to help the Sands. We'll send Vasilev. Have fun. Okay, we have an armed robbery investigation that has just started. We're going to wait on this one. We're going to take our detectives on this one, and we're going to take them off. And then on theft, we're going to put all of our today detectives on it. Vickers, Beasley, Moser, and Mai, and Mole. This one... Wait, shit. On this case, I want all the home detectives. And on this case, I want all of the not home detectives. So we at least have people working on the right days. So, like, when this is the day, we get stuff on this. You know, when it's shift, whatever shift we're on, B, we work on this one. And when it's shift A, we work on this one. And then when it's this one... This is shift A as well. So if I put all of my shift A people on this one, will they come off of this one? Yes. Bad. Wait. Which of these is for the gang? Wheels of Empire. Which... Oh, we didn't start this investigation yet, did we? Oh, we did. This is armed robbery. We want to work on the gang ones more at a higher priority than the other one. So we'll take our detectives off of this one, and then we'll put them on this one. All of our in the office today detectives. Cool. We have 4 and we have 3. That's fine. And Mole has 545, so she should be able to handle this. So basically, we're not going to work the theft right now. We're going to work the armed robbery because it's time sensitive, and the hit and run because we only need one more frame. Hey, Melted Lyric, thank you very much for the subscription. I very much appreciate that. That is very generous of you. Again, you never have to contribute financially, but when you do, it makes it more, it incentivizes me to stream more often, so I very much appreciate it. It also makes this easier to explain to my girlfriend. When I'm like, yeah, like, people pay every month. She'll be like, okay, I get why you do this. But otherwise, she's like, why do you play video games to an audience of 5? And I'm like, because I like it. It's harder to explain. There's a fight at the Blitz Cafe. Two truckers fell to blows over a parking space near the diner. The cook tried to separate them but was struck by a wild punch and is now lying on the ground motionless. That's bad. Oh, Captain Nemo, here's even more of a reason to keep streaming. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. There we go. We got 2 subs today. That's a big deal. Very much appreciated. Very chill. Koizumi, Yancey, Flowers, and Dowell. We got to send Dowell on as many missions as she can go on because she sucks. Because it's fun to have a small audience of people just hanging and gaming. Exactly. That's what I say, but, like, she, like, doesn't really get it. I don't know how to explain it. We have an investigation. We'll send Mole as our lead again. So now we have Mole as the lead on 3 different things, which is really bad. Because it means that she's going to be spread super thin. How'd our fight get handled? We swagged on them, and now Dowell is considered to be reputable, which is very good. Black car, party in the backyard, shorty got the black bra showing. Alright. Investigation has started on the theft. We don't have enough frames to do anything. We don't worry about investigations until we have the frames. What is this? Jack, my entire staff came down with the flu, and I haven't been able to find anyone else to help out. Could you please send me a couple of your... Yes, I can. I'll send the not-so-good ones to help you out. Because we're a police chief. We got to keep we got to be kept in donuts forever. As we know, cops love a donut. To the point where they send their officers to make donuts. Yep, she'll keep us in donuts for the rest of the year. We're swagging on them. Alright, the Sands need help. We'll send Tsubaki and Flowers. I want to keep Dowell out of it. Someone stole from the poker game. We'll scare them out of it. Fine. Yeah, we're very much in a situation... We want to have Dowell able to go to real missions because we want her to level up. It's the same with Percy. We don't want to send Percy to stuff. But like Public Indecency, you and you and you. During a special viewing of the thriller Law Abiding Max 3... Mad Max, I guess. A theater employee discovered one of the members of the audience had removed his pants. The man noticed the employee was watching him and responded with the threat he would cut the throats of everyone in the theater. Yeah, we'll send good cops and also Dowell to that. This is generally going to be our move, is to send good cops, along with bad cops so that the bad cops improve their quality. And Koizumi is a freaking beast, dude. Koizumi is 580 on the, like, 580 skill points. This guy is naked in the theater. Turning on the lights is always the move. Because dude's going to be embarrassed. Vandalism in the suburb. A man who wished to remain anonymous reported that a group of teenagers had once again made fun of his name by writing insulting rhymes on his 6-foot-wide garage. The man is enraged and threatened that next time he'll use a weapon to defend his honor. Purdy Smith, rock and roll. That seems pretty low stakes. So we can send, you know, we don't have to wait for Kochi and Koizumi to come back, which we could have done, but whatever. Can you give me my update on my crimes, please? Normally it comes in around midnight, I think, yeah? Yes. Theft. New. Good. Armed robbery. Okay. Theft. Okay, we're going to open this investigation and see if we can solve this. Because if we can... Shit. We don't see him throwing a brick. We don't have the frames for this, I don't think. I mean, maybe we do, but, like, these are different people. Like, this guy's wearing black, and this guy's wearing black, and this guy's wearing black, and this guy's got a flashlight. So, like, let's see what we got. There was no trace of anyone around, just a brick laying on the floor. So, this guy takes a brick out, throws it, cuts the painting. Camera, here we go. A cyclist with a tube on his shoulder. Wait, this is an art school student who said... One second. I suffer from insomnia and often go cycling around the city late at night. I took a tube and some other equipment, so I wouldn't have to go back home before my morning class at the art school. I stopped at the museum to pee. I admit it. I like to mark the corner of the building. I imagine one day my work will be hanging inside. Insane. This dude's peeing on a museum. Don't do that. Mr. Stevens, in his lectures on the works of Dutch masters, Bram van der Hoef always sharply criticized the works of De Vroom. He dismissed the legendary artist as overpriced mediocrity and was very amused when an unknown De Vroom painting was discovered in the city dump. He said it was already in its proper place. He was less amused when he learned that the De Vroom painting would be hung at the museum. I would be surprised if he stole the painting. Wait. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Bram who broke into the museum to steal the painting. The glass is almost completely broken out. A grown man could easily climb through the window and not cut himself. Most of the shards are lying on the pavement outside of the museum. Oh. So dude came in, cut the painting off. He came in, he cut off the painting. Then he placed a brick on the floor and broke out of the museum. So it's yeah, okay, I got this. The parking lot was empty all night. In the morning, a cyclist went past with a tube on his shoulder. The guy slowly rolled in the parking lot, then left the bike for a couple minutes and went out of sight. Then he came back, got on the bike, and left. Yeah, this might... I don't think van der Hoef stole it. I think it was the museum security guard. This is the museum guard. I walk the museum every hour. But yeah, the fact that the glass was on the outside means that he broke out with his mag light and went out the window. Which is pretty cool. And he brought a brick and put it inside. It's an inside job for sure. So he brought a brick and put it inside to make it look like someone threw the brick from outside. But the fact that the glass is mostly outdoors. So we need another frame on this one. That's okay. How do our other investigations look? This is the same one we just did. This one we don't have enough frames for. This one we don't have enough frames for. And then this hit and run, none of the people are working it today. Wait, that's a new frame. No, it doesn't matter. We need this with a black car. How'd our vandalism go? Dealt with. Swagged on them. For some reason, I can't hire another snitch. I don't know why. We're 62 and 7 on crimes dealt with. Oh, I just cracked my neck. It felt amazing. It felt so good. End the day. Sands are stunting on Varga. All right, who do we got in today? These are my hit and run people. So let's do our job today and get to midnight and solve that motherfucker and deal with it. University of Freiburg tuition cost to decrease. That's good. Mayor calls prosecutor's office to check Robespierre statements for extremism. Robespierre, I'm pretty wealthy but deeply unhappy. Swag. Vibes. I'm too tired. I can't walk straight. Can I go home? Fine. I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. I can't go. Yes. We're letting everybody go home today. We're going to be fine. This guy's drunk. We can't let him work. We can't let Stovall stay. We may have an alcohol problem, which sucks because he's our best cop, but we'll work on training up Nordlander so we can just replace him. Salary. We got paid. Hire Asian cops. Please take care that at least 3 Asian officers are working on August 5th. Okay, wait. What date is it today? Shit. Wait. Shit. I gotta think. Birch, you can go. Bomb threat, Nordlander. You lead. Vandal. Birch Jr. That was good. I gotta look at this affairs thing. I don't know what day it is, unfortunately. Of course it doesn't say. I'm an idiot. How do I see what day it is? August 2nd, Friday. but we don't. Oh, wait. Oh, it was brought in, so on 5th, in 3 days. So this is shift A, 2 is shift B, or no, excuse me, 3 is shift B, 4 is shift A, 5 is shift B. So shift B, we need to have 3 Asian officers. Fun fact, we already have 3 Asian officers on shift B. So we're good. We have Tsubaki, we have Kochi, and we have Koizumi. So we actually don't need to make any changes, which is pretty swaggy. And we'll share 50% of our automatic weapon sales with our staff, which actually we're going to start selling more items to the mob because I forgot we could do that. Yeah, we already have all the Asian officer stuff handled and sorted. Our hit and run, they're working this today, except he's home. So we have 3 officers here running this shit. The reason that this is taking so long, which I have learned from, not this, is that our lead detective sucks compared to our other detectives. Beasley or Ames should be running this case because Ames has 3 stars of rank and Beasley is a fucking, he's like Inspector Gadget. Like, dude is a top-notch detective. The cathedral is full of visitors. Bomb threat. Evac first. An improvised explosive device has been discovered under a pew near the altar. Ensure that the cathedral has been deactivated. Yeah, we're okay with a bomb blowing up as long as it blows up and doesn't kill anyone. Like, it sucks that a bomb blows up, but the very first most important thing is to make sure that everyone's out. Like, if a bomb blows up a church, that sucks. But it's just money. Human lives are the currency in which we operate as police officers. That's the thing I'm doing here, is I'm trying to handle all the actual crimes with reasonable, like, you know, using my brain. I am going to work with the mob all the time, but public indecency at everyday mail. Oh, Chief, some guy in rags is trying to enter the police station. He says that he's a Tibetan monk and wants to talk with the patrolman about the nature of our violence. Yeah, you can let him in. We don't want to get in trouble for, like, being insensitive to people's religions. A drunken teenager, encouraged by a group of friends, stripped off his clothes at the cash register and attempted to purchase a pack of condoms. It seems like some sort of hazing thing. We'll send Ranking Calhoun to go deal with this. $250 on his own. It only asks for 1 officer, so it may be a problem, but we're not worried about it yet. We still have 9 hours until we get to maybe solve our hit and run thing. The Sands need help. As a safety precaution, we've decided to change all the staff that work on the ranch. We hired 8 new maids from a neighboring city, but the bus they were taking was intercepted by Vargas punks, which teach them that even our maids can't be trifled with. We'll send our shitters to go do that. They're not actually shitters. The difference between Grant and Robbins, these 4 officers are all, like, basically the same skill level. So it's not really super important that we... How did we do on the public indecency? How'd you do, Calhoun? Excellent job. Love ya. Great job. We have good... The thing is, like, I don't know if they're good cops in terms of, like, their ethics, but, like, they seem to be pretty good. Like, I'm actually certain that they're not good cops in terms of ethics. A hockey team that Mr. Sand owned is getting ready for an important match. The ice arena is closed during training hours, but the stadium director just reported some people in strange clothes trying to break into the arena and climbing into the stands. Robbins, get to work. I also am trying to use my weaker guys as mob people, because if I do need to, like, if they threaten to snitch on me or whatever... It's, I want to have them be the one, I want my most fireable employees to be the ones who are going after me, rather than I don't want Nordlander to know that we're doing mob stuff, because he fucking rules. Assault in the suburbs, crazed woman just rang, and my God, the wretch is going to kill my baby. Please send everyone you can right away. The call then ended abruptly. We're going to take that pretty seriously. Because we don't want dead babies on our watch. We like when babies are alive. Unless they're inside a pregnant woman, then I guess she can choose, but, like, once they're born, we gotta protect them. My cat is dead asleep right now behind me. She's very, like, she's chilling. Neighbor's dog ran back home when 4 other cats jumped out of the house to the rescue. Okay. So that was... Oh, my baby was a cat. Okay. I mean, to be fair, good that we were there. We respect all cats. We're going to wait for our best officers to get back for an attempted murder, because that feels pretty serious. I want to send Nordlander at least to that. A woman driving past a bridge saw two thugs grabbing a skinny guy by his legs and hanging him over the bridge railing. The man was struggling and shouting. Nordlander, Samity, Grant. Nordlander should be able to do a good job there. ACAB, all cats are beautiful. There we go. I like that one. ACAB, all cats are beautiful. That's true, except that they aren't. Only my cat is good. All other cats are terrible. No new frames! I'm at the point now where I think we may have all the frames, and I'm going to look this shit up because I'm frustrated. I'm cheating. Hit and run. This is the police. One second. Is this Kalinowski? It is. I'm just gonna see what the fucking answers are. I'm frustrated with this. Are you fucking me? I had all the frames. I've had them for a while. This apparently goes here, which makes no sense. Oh, that's not a body. I'm dumb as bricks. That's trash cans. Okay. Well, I'm dumb. We're swagging on them? They're bouncing on it? Wow, they have two new of these. We need more detectives, is what this means. So, first of all, investigations. Wait, which of these is the hit and run? This one. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's two different... William's favorite place to tie one on. He knows everyone. Hit and run. William's last known place of residence. Let's go to the bar. We'll send you and not SWAT. Two locations is crazy because it means that I can't send them at the same time. Nice job. We halted the attempted murder. Shit, we can't go here today, and now we can't go tomorrow either. Fuck, we're gonna make that guy work tomorrow. We're gonna keep our detective on for tomorrow. Hopefully, we just get him on the first try. But if we don't, what we'll do is the next day we'll force our lead detective. How do we do here? Oh, that works too. All right, so tomorrow we can reallocate our guys because we solved that one. I'm pissed. They said dark car, but I just had the frames in the wrong order. I know that we cheated, and I feel bad that we cheated, but like they were not finding any more frames, which means there was no more evidence to gather, which means we were dumb. And by we I mean me. I were dumb. So now Armstrong. Next time we take a case on this shift, we set our boy Bees as our lead investigator for shift A, because like there's no fucking we don't want to use Armstrong because he's kind of ass. I'd like to get a new car at some point. I don't like that every morning it takes 3. There was a fire at my daughter's school and my girl was seriously burned. She's in intensive care. Yeah, you can go. My kid's causing trouble again and they've called me into his school. Can you give me some time to deal with this? Yeah, you can. Also, how are you 1,000 years old having trouble at your kid's school? How old is your kid? Are you Al Pacino? This is concerning. Oh, fuck. Plot.
Boyd.
Is everything okay, Jack? I'm not calling in the middle of a job.
No, you're okay. Did you find her?
Yes, I found her. Nothing shocking, don't worry. She's living with an insurance agent in the suburbs.
This is our wife.
31 years old, recently divorced. He has a funny car, you know, like in that movie where that...
Did you talk to her?
Yeah, we talked. More like I talked and she basically cried. God, she hasn't cried so much since high school. You know,
-2.
This
Mouth
boy
of lyric.
from a restaurant and what was his name? And
So,
then
Laura, she'll be back?
Of course she'll be back. She just needs time.
Time? You mean once she gets tired of screwing the insurance agent?
Jack, you're talking about my daughter.
Yeah, I know. I want to... Well, I just want her to come back as soon
Bro,
as
being
possible.
old is crazy.
Don't worry,
This
I'm
dude
with
is in his
you.
60s and
Just
he's like,
need a little
when is my
patience.
wife going to come back
I
from
know it's
fucking a
asking for it, Jack,
31-year-old
but you really just gotta be
so we can be
patient.
married again? Like,
Wait for my call.
All right. Again, I'll wait for the call.
Get a
Yes,
divorce.
understood. I know the situation is asking a lot from you too, Mrs. Markham. Thank you. And please, call me anytime.
Jack,
Yeah?
you okay for money?
Excuse me?
Well, you know, where the papers were talking about your resignation, they said you and Laura were a little tight, and I thought maybe you'd...
Good God.
Jack? Jack?
All right. We got to redo our investigations today. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to jump into our investigations. Because which shift... who's working today? This is... Is this the mole shift? Affairs, police station. We're on shift B. This is the mole shift. So, what the investigation that we care about most here is the armed robbery. The armed robbery is the most important, and we're actually going to work it over both days because this is the one that's part of that gang thing. The Wheels of Empire. This armed robbery is... So we're going to... Yeah, armed robbery. So we need to have everyone on the armed robbery. Oh, and I want a raid. No, I need more detectives. That's what I need. I now I've realized that more detectives are the whole thing. In my affairs thing now, no. In my investigations now, we have everyone working the armed robbery because we only have a certain number of days to catch the criminals here. So we really need, like, these guys to fucking do the job. So every day we're going to work on this and hopefully get more frames because we need at least 5. And ideally, we're probably going to need more than 5 because, like, it's unlikely that we get all of them. Once we have 5, we'll actually go in and try to solve the case. But for now, we're good. And these other ones, this theft, we have 6 frames here. But there's no detectives on this. But we also have no time limit on these because these are not part of gang. These are not part of the gang, so we're not in a race on these. We can find them whenever. A young mother reported that why is this red? A young mother reported that an old man in rags entered the playground, climbed on the hill, and began shouting, "The universe is made of suffering and hatred. I will kill all of you." And the outraged mother shouted back, "Go away. You're scaring the children." This feels like a Koizumi Smith mission. We're going to send Percy out, but only when it's 3 or more detectives, because we can't have him be half of the squad. He has to be... He can't... He'll damage our ability to succeed at too great of a level. We probably should be sending middling agents. We don't really need to send Koizumi all the time. We really should save Koizumi to, like, really go for the hard hitters. Like, dude is senior. How'd we do? Nailed it. Get back, please. When can I hire a new snitch? I need one on this shift. Bomb threat. Yikes. They're handing out explosives to children. Send Percy and SWAT. With 5 good officers, or 4 good officers and Percy, we should be okay to handle this. We also have enough officers on... Oh, okay, here we go. Jack, I got another round of fresh young detectives ready for field training in different police departments across the country. There's a couple smart guys in the bunch, the best, of course, and I don't want them to train under a smug jerk who's going to ruin their towns. Let them spend a week working with you. I could use all their help. Send them over. Affairs. Police station. They suck. We'll add Ledesma and Schmeling onto the other 2 cases that we're running. So, like, you detectives, you can have Ledesma. Oh, they're actually on shift right now, I guess. Detectives... And you can have Schmeling. So we at least have people working on the other cases. They're useless, but, like, yeah, they're fucking interns, but, like, whatever. That we'll deal with the fucking interns in time. Maybe that we'll make them really good and they'll want to stay. Who knows? But it's okay to have bad detectives because good detectives take care of... Okay, this is, like, extremely bad. We're going to send Koizumi flat... We're sending everything that we've got. We now have all cops out on the same mission. This is a problem because if we have any more missions come in, we literally have no one left. So we better hope they asses hustle because we got bombs being handed out. It's a bomb factory. Bombs. All right. Okay. We're okay now. Okay, we got 20 seconds to handle this. Please quickly, please quickly, please quickly. Okay, here we go. They succeeded. Get home. And we're going to... Bring the explosives to the police station. I'm uncomfortable selling those on the streets. They are gonna make it back. Right? Oh, fuck. It's gonna be tight. I think we're going to be okay. 7, 6. Come on! I'm goated. I'm actually the greatest police officer of all time. Percy, Koizumi, Kochi, get on it. And then we'll send someone to the sands. Smith, you're fine. Actually, we'll send Purdy. Because, like, no, I don't want my good officers to be fingered later. So we're going to send Smith. Vargas goons are going to set a guy on fire. Go prevent that from happening. That was huge that we got that in. That's massive that we got that dealt with. That's really big. Because we don't want to miss things. We want to have a good record so that so we don't get fired. Armed robbery, we got plenty of time to deal with this, so we're going to let this tick. The driver is brandishing a burning stick like a torch, striking the other truck's windshield, attempting to get to the other driver. Put out the stick with a fire extinguisher. And Percy got a little better. We're working his ass up. We're doing this. I'm going to wait until they get back because I want to send Percy again. How many people is this? 5? Yeah, we'll send Percy again. Because we really, on big jobs, we want to send his ass. You two can just go for the sands. Flowers and Tsubaki. Wow, we really need to make sure none of them die. That's very important that they don't die. Alright, here we go. Big mission. We don't have SWAT. A man armed with a gun burst into a pawn shop and demanded all the money and values we put into a bag. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Yeah, that's probably fine. Koizumi's such a fucking beast, man. He could do this on his own. Alright, did we get frames? Yes. Did we get frames? Yes. Did we get frames? Yes. We're swagging on them. Just texting my girlfriend. 1 second. Hello, Slimy. Oh, I guess that would make sense. Alright. We have all the frames we need. We just have to reorganize them. So maybe he cuts the painting at the end. He walks in. He breaks the window. Takes the brick out, he places it. I'm actually the world's best. I can't be stopped. I'm the greatest detective in the world. So, storage buildings. A storage space has been rented by Rafael Campos. This might be where he's keeping the stolen painting. Or, Rafael Campos lives alone. No, let's check this. Let's go to his residence, because maybe we can arrest him. We don't need SWAT. We have some pretty not great officers on this, but we will hope that this goes well. And also that Flowers and Tsubaki and Smith, or Flowers and Tsubaki get back soon. Because we are in trouble right now. How do we do with the armed robbery? Fucking nailed it. Percy's our boy. We're building him up. And we got jewelry, but we're going to bring that to the police station because we're good cops. We're only going to sell really expensive stuff to the mafia. Through the mafia. Our day is over, so we can't go investigate the other source. So we have to hope that we... Wrong place. Fuddruckers. So we need to have Mole come in. Wait, which detective is it? Shit. It was Mole, right? Was the detective? Fuck. We end the day. All right, the sands are kicking Vargas directly in his penis. Yeah, it was Mole. So Mole needs to come in tomorrow, which sucks, but it is what it is. That means we don't have a good detective on for this day, which is a problem. But we can just move Inspector Gadget to this shift. That seems fine. We'll move him the next, like, I'll do that in the thing today, and I'll move him to shift A. Because it's by sending her in tomorrow, we're shifting her to the other shift. So, like, Armstrong and Samedi didn't come to work. Rumor has they're packing for Tibet. Son is sick. Yeah, you're good. They quit. Bro, they quit. All right. Let me look at our personnel. So we really need shift. Well, no, because wait. Yeah, wait. You're on B shift. So you've been moved to this shift, which is who's in today, right? No. Okay, I'm very confused. Labor market. We need detectives for shift A, definitely. So you can be hired for shift A. And you... Whoa! Holy shit, Mark! Mark's got 1,200 professionalism! Holy shit! This guy's the best cop. This guy's fucking RoboCop. This guy's amazing. It's not... Wait, is Markiplier's name Mark Fishback? Is that real? Oh, that's crazy. That's funny. That's very funny. So we're going to put Markiplier on shift A as well. That's dude, this guy's fucking RoboCop. He's a fucking beast. He has 1,200. He has 1,200 professionalism. He's the best cop in the world. My next best is 625. He's running laps around Koizumi. Holy shit. And the agent cops are working tomorrow, which is correct. We can hire one more detective again. So you, Lyman Skinner. We don't know where we want to put you. I think we want you here. I think we want you on A. Also, because my A detectives are all pretty good. This one has the shitters, so we need more of them. From Hit Podcast Distractible. I don't know what that means. So Mole is here. Oh! We made her come in. We're going to actually, one sec. We're going to move her to shift A. Because she's in today on shift B. Are you good, Francis? You just made a weird-ass noise. Hey, she doesn't look like she's breathing. Give me 1 second. She's fine. We're okay. She was just like, she's fine. So Mole is on shift A. Wait, fuck, we can't have Mole on shift A. We need Mole to stay on shift B. Which means she's gonna be tired, but, we can't have her on, she's in today, but we need her to stay on shift B because we can't have Beasley and Mole on the same shift. We need them separate because they're so powerful. Okay. So, we can go and deal with this now. So, let's send Stovall and Nordlander and SWAT, I guess. We probably don't need SWAT for an art thief, but we're doing it anyway. We got a single-person robbery. An alarm has gone off in the port warehouses. The guard assigned to the site are not responding, but the shopkeeper says nothing is unusual. Apparently, the guard is an old man who regularly drinks and even sleeps there in the warehouse. The room from the... It's a frozen fish area. We're going to need to remember that. Frozen fish. Keep that in memory. Vargas men with flamethrowers burned down a city parkway named in Sand's honor. This is definitely a job for the police. I mean, they burned a thing down with flamethrowers. That is objectively like a police job. Like, that is the kind of thing that we would do even if you weren't the mob. If someone burned your shit down with... If someone burned down your shit with... Like, that's not cool. We don't allow that. You're not allowed to burn things down even if you're not the mob. Alright, we caught this guy, so this is solved. And Vickers and Ledesma all get stats for that. Now we go to investigation and we move our shit around. Wait, is this a different armed robbery? Yeah, it is. This is the one for the... Let's see if we can figure this out. Theft. I went for lunch at 1, and a couple minutes later, the lights went out. I shut the door behind me. I remember that I bumped into his janitor's cart that was in the hallway. I suspect the student Aaron Jones. Someone smash cut that to an edit of Aaron Jones on like the Minnesota, like where, you know, the Raiders and the Vikings and whatever. Just smash cut to Aaron Jones, NFL player, kicking shit. 1 second. I got to check my fantasy team. This will take just like a hot second. I got smoked this week. Holy Christ. I have 74 points. My opponent has 160 points. But to be fair, he has Josh Allen, who had 6 touchdowns, 3 in the air, 3 on the ground. What the fuck? He had TreVeyon Henderson, 32 points, 3 touchdowns, 1 receiving, or 1 or 2 receiving, and then 1 run rushing. He had Trent McBride, who had a receiving touchdown and 10 targets and 11 targets, 10 receptions, and 100 yards. So 20 points on PPR plus a touchdown, which is vile. He had Dalton Schultz, who played fine. His kicker had 11 points. I'm going to kill myself with a gun in Minecraft. He only had 1 player who didn't play insane. And also my team shat the bed because Sam Laporta is on IR, which makes me want to run him through with it. Makes me want to run my team through with a fucking ballista. Derrick Henry was good. Zay Flowers was fine. Whatever. 1 sec. Girlfriend text. Quick text. I'm very sorry. I'll tell her that I'm streaming, and that she knows I'm streaming, but I'll tell her like just really quick. Fuck God. So, wait. So let's figure this out. Sorry. I went for lunch at 1, and a couple minutes later, the lights went out. Well, the lights went out. I shut the door behind me. I remember that I bumped into a janitor's cart that was standing in the hallway. Janitor's cart. You suspect Aaron Jones. State of confusion with red searching eyes. So he's a drug addict. Fine. Maybe he's an addict. Cool. I was in the bathroom when the lights went out. The only thing I saw is what you normally see when you're sitting on the toilet. Oh, and a janitor came into the restroom with his cart. I heard him emptying the bin. Then the lights came on, and I went to head to the physician's office for a signature, but he wasn't there. Yes, I have keys to the pharmacy. Laszlo Bodnar, the janitor. I wash the floors there just like everyone else, but I don't have access to the electrical panel. Only my superiors have those keys. And here's another mystery. What happened to the garbage bags? Someone took them out of my trunk, and I can't find them anywhere. I think he did it. I think it was Dr. Yanitor. The last frame before the film cuts out shows the janitor going out of the courtyard, his hospital, or his cart standing near the door. So this is the janitor leaving. This is last. Let's assume he had the keys. These don't make sense, so we need another frame. And then what about our armed robbery? Details. We do have enough frames here to do this. Let's figure this shit out. Oh, fuck. I just need one. I'm very sorry. I just need to handle this. There's some real stuff going on in my life right now. Like, not major stuff, but just, like, minor stuff. But I just want to, like, make sure that everything's handled correctly. Black bra, Jody in the black bra, black bra. All right. 1 second. All right, let's read this. Some jewelry was being transported in a black van. The sides of the van was decorated with the Diamond Protection Security logo. That's the Diamond Protection van, so that's good. Security. There was one security guard armed with a gun. He has a pistol. Robbers. There were 3 bikers armed with SMGs. So we assume that they ran up on the van. The van was here. Oh, they had SMGs. We might have this. bikes. Anton Treyatkov and his associate were traveling on bikes painted with camouflage colors. That's a camouflage bike. That looks right. So I think that was right. The bikes roll up to the van. They pull out their guns and then witness. At the time of the robbery, the van passed a few cars. The drivers of these vehicles reported that the first biker jumped the median and went straight for the van head on. Because I think this is Diamond Security, right? Yeah, because that looks like a diamond, yeah. They emerged from the van's cab and opened fire. The bikers emptied their weapons and fled. So they went into the van and they came out, they entered the van, and then they shot a guy and left. I'm actually the greatest! Oh my god, I'm the best! I am an unstoppable crime hound. And I am better than... Oh, Mole is not here. Fuck. What shift is she on now? I think I might need her to come in tomorrow again, which is bad. I'll just wait 2 days. Whatever. Nope, I'm gonna make her come in again. Affairs. Police station. She's on B shift. This is A shift. So she will come in tomorrow anyway. That's fine. We can handle that. We can wait 1 day. There was a rape in the ghetto. An elderly man, while taking his nighttime walk with his dog, spotted a man and a woman entering a dark alley. He then heard a woman shout out, "Help, he's trying to rape me." Best officers for a rape. We do send Birch Jr. on this. When we have 3 good officers, we can safely send Birch Jr. Wait, she is here. Okay, we're going to wait for our better officers to come back. It's only 13, so we will have time to handle this afterwards. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is a new one. We're going to send Bees and Ames and Mai, because we don't want to send Mole, because she's going to switch shifts. I like this. I like this. We're getting better. Carjacking, Vandal, an elderly woman who was shutting her windows for the night, noticed 2 teenagers break a window of a car and get inside. Calhoun. Oh, that's it. I'd rather not send Calhoun if he's tired. I'd rather send Iwamoto. We can't let Iwamoto die. No, actually, we're not worried about Iwamoto dying. I mean, we are, but, like, you know. We just need, we need our good, we need Stovall and Nordlander to come back to assist. Oh, here we go. Fuck. A wounded man is lying unconscious beside a woman with a torn dress. A woman is in a state of shock and is hiding something behind her back. We have to have her raise her hands. We don't know what she's got, but if you can't hide your hand. We shot her. That's pretty bad. Which is frustrating. Oh, we had a fucking witness. We did have a witness. Shit. I mismanaged that. Today, Freeburg will host Gennaro Crespo. We really do wish we could send someone. We simply don't have the... Yeah, typical police. We shot a rape victim. Oops. We really didn't mean to. The investigation into the robbery has started, which is good. We just need Stovall and Nordlander back so we can go and catch this guy. Stovall, Nordlander. No SWAT. We'll be fine. Probably should have sent SWAT. That might have been dumb. Sands need help. Enjoy it. An engagement party into a bomb crisis when our guests discovered a powerful explosive right on the banquet table. Our experts already defused it, but it would be nice if police were there reassuring frightened guests, confirming that the situation is under control. This is also not mob work. This is just work. This is fine. How'd we do in the carjack? And we shot up. Dude, I'm pissed, man. God damn it. Armed robbery. Dealt with. We're swagging on them? Alright, so Simon Gorodnichev. We actually want to invest... Wait, shit. We need to wait to start the investigation until Birch... No, wait. Affairs. Police station. We want Bees on this. We want our boy Big Bees handling this shit. So we'll go to investigations. We'll let them work on the theft, and then on the gang case, we'll send our boy Large Bees to go work on this, because he's our best detective. Like, that's our boy. Largo Bees. Assault at a vegetable shop. 2 women were seen attacking a black couple, smacking them around with boots, no less. A local shopkeeper warned that he was calling the police, at which time a man ran away, but the 2 women continued the strange assault. Jalen Hurts scored a touchdown. Swag. Vandal, this is fine. I need Iwamoto not to go on cases too much today, because if he dies, I need him to switch. Or if someone dies on tomorrow's shift, I need him to switch shifts. Because we need the Asian persuasion to stay together, because we have a thing tomorrow that we have to have all the Asian officers working. We've got an investigation going. This is a big one. This is one of the, like, this is a gang investigation. If I go to investigations, do I have a limit on the time here? Doesn't look like it. So Simon Gorodnichev. We also could sell this guy for 15,000, but I'd rather get the 30,000 reward, and we'll get the Wheels of Empire gang hell with. Receiving stolen property is this one. Who are our detectives here? Who's working this? Because this is Mole's case. So this should be all the home people. We have way too many detectives at home right now. And Armstrong's quitting. I guess we'll have his ass work this, and then we'll have the Toon Squad will work this case. And then these guys will work the other case that she's running. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We have people on all of our cases. That's really what we need to do. All right. Receiving stolen property. We got frames, but not enough. Robbery. We got frames, but not enough. Theft. I think we have what we need. I'm a god. I'm actually the world's greatest detective. Mole is now 960. And our assault, we nailed it. Mole is now 960. Dude, she's now better than Inspector Gadget. We go to our affairs and our police station, our detectives. Dude, she's a legend. But she's going back to this. No, she's staying on B shift. So really, we need someone to move to this shift. Or wait, we hired people. Wait, but I gotta wait a couple days to figure out where detectives need to be. That's kind of where I'm at with this, because I feel like I may have balanced the shift and not noticed that I balanced them. But they're going there now to handle that. And if that's the wrong location, then we have to go to the other one tomorrow. But I wanted to send them out now. Wrong place. Fuck. All right. Sands are kicking Vargas directly in his penis, which is that's very much what we want. This is our shift. This is our shift. We can't ask Mole to come in tomorrow because we can just wait. That one's in no rush. Our boy, she's going back to B shift. This is who's working tomorrow. There will be 3 on this shift, and there will be 5 on this shift, but we're adding 2 more to this shift. They're not very good, but they do exist. And Ledesma kind of sucks anyway, so it's okay. This is fine. I think that our shifts are correct. I'm not 100% sure. Gay club admitting minors. This is a Trump headline. Can you take bribes to look the other way? Totally, 100%. All the time, the mob is like, don't investigate this crime, and we will deal with it. For the gang stuff, we cannot. It's only the mob that they can bribe us and be like, hey, like, don't, like, you're gonna get a call from this location. Don't go do it. Millionaire bum donates everything to church. Millionaire bum. What? Janitor found dead after stampede at Skull Disco. That sucks. I gotta eat or drink something soon. I have birch beer in the fridge, and it has full sugar. My kid's been causing trouble again. They called me to school. Can you give me some time to deal with this? Fuck, I really need you here today. Not today. I'm very sorry. I will rank you up, though, to make you happier. You are now super cop. Oh my god, is this our first day with... Oh, it's not. He's on the other shift. What the fuck? Jack, Tomasz Schlemming One of the intern detectives who you invited in the station, well, they fell asleep with a cigarette in the briefing room and started a small fire. Looks like all the materials on current investigations were devoured in the flames. My poor kid is in the hospital in serious condition, having suffered some pretty serious burns. I think that's the end of their career as a detective. I mean, yeah. Welcome to the you're fired police. Both the interns are gone. Four, five. Yeah. We're going to hire a new detective for... Which shift is that? This is A. We want one on B. We'll hire you for B. Yeah, they literally fired themselves. That's crazy. St. John's Hospital, Koizumi, Kochi. Oh, wait a second. Wait, I need to close this and see if the snitch... We paid him $500 for the week. That's fine. Cool. We curried favor with the police office. We're good there. I kind of want to send Percy here, but I can't risk it. We'll send Dow. We'll send Percy and SWAT. Because Koizumi is such a fucking machine that he should be able to do what he needs to do. Literally fired themselves is actually like a very funny joke. That's very good, and I think that's like I love that. Because they did in fact fire themselves with fire.
212 in progress.
Chinatown dormitory and a destruction of property. Student reported seeing a truck drive into the yard at the hostel. A fat man climbed out, began to slice up a bench with a chainsaw. Some of the other students began to intervene, but the man threatened them with the chainsaw, saying, I asked you nicely to keep quiet at night. Now you can park your... Oh, racist. Okay, cool. We're sending the Asian persuasion. Because fuck that. You want to be racist against Asians, they'll be the ones who arrest you. I feel like they deserve that level. Unless he might, like, kills them. That would suck. Offender caught. So Percy gains 20 for that. That's big. And Mole gains 100. She's now actually, like, the world's greatest cop. Like, she's better than our boy B. My audio just cut. But it's back now. It just chopped middle. It definitely... Oh, we need more help. We're sending Austin and Flowers. I want to take a look at our investigations right now, because I think we may have mismanaged this. Yeah, we really need to stop doubling up on our investigations. Because basically, right now, this is the receiving... So actually, this is the mob one. All of you can work that. Because, like... Mole is busy, but, like, this one's important, so we'll put everyone on that, and then we'll just leave you guys, like... Yeah, that's fine for now. Because that one's really important. That one's for 30 grand, which we, like, very much need. Smith, Vasilev... Assault with a deadly weapon. We're going to wait on the other officers to get back. If we can. We might not be able to. We're not going to have time. Oh, we have Koizumi now. This is fine. Koizumi... Smith, Vasilev, Percy. Don't have SWAT. Hopefully Koizumi is good enough that he can just, like, hard carry. Sick. We need to send Dowell and Percy on their... Like, not on their... Oh, the Sands need help? Fuddruckers. We need our people back. A-squap. I think we're going to be fine here, though, because they're about to be back, so we're good. We'll send Tsubaki and Dao. We only want to send our lowest ranking officers to the Sands thing because they can't fail. Okay, this is bad. The office door is closed, but inside the sounds of men screaming gunshots. Secretary's keys. A bald man in a suit is laying in a pool of blood. A woman in a fur coat is standing on the table, taking aim at the other men who are behind an overturned bookcase. Shoot the table leg so she falls off. Hell yeah. Nice job, Percy. We're really training his ass up. He is a Nepo baby, and we are the police, so we are corrupt. But if he ever decides to, like, snitch on us or anything, we'll just have him killed. Dear Mr. Boyd, the TV show I produced, Just for All, suffered a terrible drop in ratings last month. Our poll suggests that our viewers stop finding the show as believable. We are currently shooting the next season, and for one episode, we need a real cop who will portray a cop pervert who is kidnapping young girls and raping them in his car. I kind of don't want to send my police officer to play a corrupt police officer. We're not gonna do this. This just feels like it's setting us up for one of our cops to get like killed or whatever. Yeah, we don't want to send a real cop to play a pervert on TV. That's insane. Bomb threat at the Bank of Freeburg. We need more employees for this, but they're on their way back. Koizumi's coming back. We want to send Koizumi on something like this. We want to send Koizumi, Kochi, Purdy, Yancey, and Percy. Koizumi, Kochi, Purdy, Yancey, Vasilev, Percy. We don't have SWAT. But yeah, we're not sending like a real police officer to play a pervert cop on TV, because then all the people in his constituency are like, you're that pervert cop from TV, stay away from me, which like they'd be right. Yeah, no thanks. Oh! Oh! They killed 3 cops. Purdy, Yancey, and Vasilev are all dead. Percy survived. He probably survived because he's probably the reason that they're dead. We sent the best cop. We lost Purdy, man. Purdy was good. All right, fuck. We got to go to affairs and hire new officers. We can't because it's nighttime. Also, the ones that are there to be offered, Teresa Chavez is ass. We forgot to hire officers today. We need to go to the Sands. Dowell. No. Yeah, Dowell and Smith. Go ahead. Dude, I'm so salty. It's unbelievable. We have 3 dead police officers. This is for Shift B, so we need to hire for Shift B. I can't fire you for being dead. Fuck, man. This sucks. We lost 3 cops. This is so bad. Backman, thank you for the sub. I very much appreciate that. That's very generous of you. Yeah, we just got 3 cops shot in the face, and civilians died.
212 in progress.
Ugh. That is not good. Store manager reports that a long-haired man... Oh, look at that. We hit like a sub goal or something. Cool. Store manager reports that a long-haired old man with a large knife broke in. He's ripping the lining out of our sofa, shouting, "Where's my money? Put this cook in a straitjacket. He's obviously sick. Anyway, come quick. We're hiding in the back." Koizumi, Kochi, Tsubaki, Percy. Bro, Percy is the reason that those people get shot. I'm mad. If we had sent all good officers, they might all still be alive. Receiving stolen property. We got new frames. Robbery. We got new frames. Wait. What? This is... shit. Let's see if we can solve this one. I don't know if we have enough... Wait. We don't have enough frames for this. Because it's either Red Hat Man or Dr. Man or Green Guy. Those are the 3 possible suspects, and we can't do anything with that because they are... We don't have enough frames that feature those guys individually. We need more frames featuring other people. Unless this guy is this guy. It looks like he is. I don't have enough to do this right now. Like, unless it's this. No, we still don't have enough. We need more frames for this one. We can't solve this yet. There's too many possible suspects, and we need to narrow it down. Because there's just too many people. We lost 3 officers. 1 second. Oh, destruction. Here we go. Oh, there really was a bundle of cash hidden in one of the sofas. Give me 1 quick second. Oh, we found the money. Should we ask the mafia to sell the money? We're gonna bring it to the police station. Give me 1 second. I gotta hit a pause because I got one last girlfriend text and then I'm good. I'm gonna go grab a cream soda. I know you can sell money. Who knew? I'll be right back. Oh, actually, I want to tilt my desktop as well. If the stream crashes, I'll be back in like just a second. I cleaned the entire apartment this weekend. Yeah, bro. I like birch beer. I do. I like birch beer too, but I like cream soda better. Oh, wait, I have a Teams notification. Oh, it's just about football. I love cream in my mouth. I'm Donald Trump. I'll be right back. Hey, Francis, you're so cute. You're so lovable today because I actually have something that will stimulate you. She cream on my soda till I pop. Basically, yeah. She cream on my soda can till I pop, or on my soda bottle. But yeah, no, I got it's Boylan's. It's really good. Like it's like a good here. It won't focus. She Clint on my bill till I Trump. Valid. I got this at Super Duper Weenie. They have Boylan sodas. I'm more of a Fox and Park guy. Again, this is Connecticut lore. I don't know if you're from Connecticut, but this is Connecticut lore. I'm more of a Fox and Park guy because I grew up sort of east of New Haven, like up in like, you know, in Madison. So we eat a lot of like East Haven sodas. Boylan's is made in New York, but it's also like, I think it's shipped all across the country, but it's good. It's not as good as Fox and oh, hey, Francis. Stop it, please. Please, I love you, but I need you to be over here instead. She's just, I can't have her like chewing on my items. Like this is an Amazon package containing a book, and if she chews through it, she's gonna ruin all the pages. So let me just quick slide this in. I am reading, or the book that I bought, I'm not reading it yet, but I'm gonna start it soon, is The Design of Everyday Things by Donald Norman. I've heard it's like very, very good. It will not fit in my drawer. I've heard it's very good, but it will make you mad about the way that things are designed. Like, for example, the basic treatise and the theory of the book, per my understanding, is that it is it's kind of the idea that, like, things that you interact with and touch should only work one way. So, like, a door, for example. You should not have a door handle that can be grabbed and pulled on a door that is push. A door that is push... Francis. A door that is push, it should have a flat metal panel that you push on, and then you can like push through the door. Like it should have that, you know, that like the metal strip that you push. Whereas a door that is pull, or it should have a bull bar, like one of those bars that you push at the bottom and it unlocks the door. It should not have a but on the on a side that you push, there should be a push only thing, like one of those big long bars that goes across the door, or a metal panel. And on the other side, there should be a handle that is clearly designed to be pulled, a handle that you grip with your hands and you pull rather than one that you push. My building does a terrible job of this. Francis, I need you to no, you can't go there. All right, I mean you can, but like. She's literally oh, here, do you want this? She's like right here. Like she's right here. And she's actually like kind of in the way of my mouse, which I kind of need her to move. I need you to move. I'm going to put something cold on you. Oh, no, you can't have cream soda. Give me a quick second. I just got to, actually, you know what? You can stay here. I'll just move my mouse, and I can't really play here. Yeah, I'm gonna just. I mean, if you sit there and let me play video games, you can stay. But yeah, like on the other side, it should be a pullable handle. So it's a book about that sort of stuff. But I love Foxen, but I might send Gus a box of Foxen because he likes like, you know, boutique sodas and stuff, and Foxen is regional, so like he can try something that's like just from Connecticut. But this Boylan shit goes crazy because it's all cane sugar. So it actually tastes like food. It doesn't taste like fucking, it's not like poppy or what's the other fucking thing? What's it called? LaCroix. Like, it's got real sugar. So, it, like, yeah, it has 160 calories in the bottle, but, like, oh my God, when you drink it, it feels like you're taking a drug. As someone who is a former, like, as someone who's an alcoholic in recovery, I will be honest, that sugar is, like, the thing now. Boylan is great. It's good. It's totally good. And the cream soda is fucking awesome. But as an alcoholic in recovery, like, that real sugar soda is my new, like, vice. Birch Tree Sap soda from Vermont. That's cool. But yeah, I like birch beer. That's normally what I get, but I tried cream soda for the first time yesterday, and I've decided that I like it better than birch beer. It's just, I don't know. It's just, like, the birch beer is almost too sweet, whereas the cream soda is, like, the right amount of sweetness, and it has a very, like, cake frosting flavor that I really like. So I'm going to stick with that. Each of your employees receives a weekly salary, the ones who are still alive anyway, but if you bury the paperwork, you can pull in some money from any deceased officer's salary. So long as they're alive and healthy on paper, the city will keep printing perfectly healthy paychecks. I'm not going to do that. Declare dead, declare dead, declare dead. We're corrupt, but we're not that corrupt. End the day. And then the next day I can hire people for that shift. Exactly, Waylon. Like, it's like, I like a flavored water. Like, I like a, like a Propel or whatever. But, like, for me, it's, like, mocktails I love, too, especially when they're a little sour. But for me, it's really, like, it's, the thing that I actually have to show you guys this. Snapple just released a new flavor. I love Snapple peach tea. I love Snapple raspberry tea. I fuck with Snapple raspberry and Snapple patch tea, Snapple raspberry and Snapple peach. They just released Snapple peach half and half. This shit is, no, this is half and half. I want peach half and half. Bro, I'm pissed. No, I want, here we go. We gotta find, here it is. Peach tea and lemonade. This shit is fucking amazing. Mac, you looking like a straight liar right now? What do you mean I'm looking like a liar? Yep, you read it right. 2 of our most popular flavors now in one bottle. With, that's bad. I read citrusy. No, go forward. I read citrusy as citrusy, which is bad. I rescind. Oh, you were looking like a liar. I was looking like a liar because okay, France, I need you to get down. I'm sorry. I love you, but, like, you have to get down now. Ow! Ooh. Fun fact, biting's against the law. Biting's against the law. You're not allowed to bite me on my hand. Fun fact, that's a criminal offense. That's a criminal offense. That's a criminal offense. Sorry about the loudness. No, she knows that she's not allowed to bite. And I tried to move her. When I pick her up to move her, she's not allowed to bite me. If she bites me, which she did, she gets scared. That's how it works. Or she gets sprayed with the bottle, or she gets hit with the vacuum. That's how it works. But yeah, this, I want to find this flavor, and I want to see where I can find it near me. 06901, please. See, it says they have it at the Stop and Shop on Bedford Street, but I know for a fact they fucking don't. I go there all the time, and it's never there. Why is it saying I'm on Atlantic Street? Yeah, they say they have it at CVS. I don't want to fucking buy it at CVS. I want to buy it at Stop and Shop. It says that they, look, selected products, it says that they have it, and they have it in 12 packs, but every time I go there or send an Instacart driver there, they're like, well, they don't have it. So, fuck. I just want it. I just want it. I just want the fucking, and I can never find it. So that is my, like, #1 vice right now, is I can drink 3 of those in a day. And I know that that's terrible. It's like 450 calories of fucking sugar. It's gonna give me diabetes. I don't care. This shit is insane. This shit is the best drink in the world. I genuinely would rather have this than like I'm a recovered alcoholic. I would rather have this than most alcoholic beverages. Like that's crazy. It's unbelievable. And it's so bad for you because it has fucking 36 grams of sugar, which is 71% of your daily value of added sugar because all the sugar is added. But fuck, it's water, sugar, lemon juice concentrate, natural flavors, citric acid, and tea. That's all it is. There's no stevia or any of that other stuff. I do like Snapple raspberry, and I would love it if they made. Have you ever tried it over ice? No, but I keep that motherfucker in. My fridge is set to like 36 degrees. It's cold as shit in my refrigerator. But see, this is the thing, right? So when I first got sober, I started drinking a lot of sugary beverages because it was just a habit of like drinking. True, not the worst. Like it could be a can of Coke, which is like 70 grams of added sugar. Like it's way better than like any soda. But like this right here is 40 grams of added sugar. And this is like a specialty beverage. This is like WTB Snapple Elements Rain. I don't know what WTB means. But I fuck with raspberry tea, and I would love it if they made this. If they made a raspberry peach tea lemonade, like a raspberry peach lemonade. Or excuse me, not a raspberry peach lemonade, a raspberry plus lemonade. Like a raspberry tea plus lemonade would be fucking awesome. But I don't think they will because raspberry is nowhere near as popular. But when I was getting sober, I wanted to cut calories. That was a big thing that I wanted to do because I was drinking like, 1,200 calories with a beer every day. Sometimes more like 2,000 calories of beer every day, which was like pretty bad, like for my liver and also my health. Oh, you guys can watch Frances play with the toy. I don't know if she's going to do it now that I'm not. She should jump up and grab it in a second. Let's see if she does. Oh, there she goes. You can see her like right here. See, I spin it with it has a remote, and I can spin it, and then when I stop spinning it, she'll go after it. Give me 1 second. I'll go back to the game in a minute. I'm sorry. Yes, and then it bounces and because it's on a bungee cable, not just a string, so she can pull on it and it'll shoot up. And see, she's doing it now. She's yanking on it and playing with it. You can't really see because the camera angle is not great. I wonder if I can tilt it. My laundry basket's in the way, but you can kind of see her like. I was drinking 8 to 12 pints of heavy craft beers. Some nights I always felt like a blob of shit. Yeah, I was in a similar. Francis, look at that thing. Look at it. Look at it go. She won't chase it when it's like swinging around, but she will chase it when she decides that yeah, like that. But yeah, okay. Let's go back to Ian Cam. I know you guys don't really care about my cat. This is one thing I've discovered about a lot of cat owners is that they don't care about other people's cats, which is fair because I don't care about other people's cats either. I'm very much like my cat is the coolest cat and all other cats are boring and uninteresting. But what is back to this? What is this that's in my frame right here? Oh, that's a microphone arm. I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, that's I was very much like a yeah, that's valid. I was just like I'll drink every Coors on the planet. This camera's too low now or too high now. That should be better. That is better. Cool. But yeah, let me make sure that it's autofocused really quick. Because I moved it and I might have touched the focus ring. Yeah, that is cleaner for sure. Okay. So yeah, it's the cat is pretty interesting, but if you're a cat owner, you don't care about other people's cats. No, almost nobody does. But yeah. When I got sober, I tried to drink the diet peach and the diet raspberry, and it's just like it just doesn't hit the same. It doesn't like juice dopamine into your brain the same way that full sugar does. Let's keep going. I'm sorry that I just went on a crazy tangent about fucking drinks, but I am the kind of person who would rather have a like delicious sweet drink than most delicious sweet treats. Like my when I'm like out of my apartment all day, like doing stuff, and I'm like, like, you know how when you have a big long day where you like, you do all your chores, you go to the grocery, you go to the fucking, you go to the pet store to get toys or food, like you do all of the things in the day, and you come back home on like a Sunday afternoon, and you're like, I was out from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. like just doing stuff, like, going in, like you go on a lot of errands, you're going to Wegmans and you're going to wherever, like that's, and then you get back, the thing that I want most in the world when I get back, this is still too high. Yeah, that's better. I want like this much room at the top of my head, and that's it. But yeah, when you go out and you like have that sort of, like you spend your day out, and the thing that I want after that, more than I want like a cookie or like a bag of goldfish or like, whatever. More than that, I want a Snapple peach lemonade. And they say on the website that my grocery store has it, but my grocery store does not have it. They never have it. I go all the time. I check like once a week now. It says they have it, but they don't have it. Freeburg Gymnast wins regional competition. Fire at the Puppet Theater. 2 actors dead. Okay, but like, define actor. Like, are they a puppet? Like, did 2 puppets die? Because I don't really care if the puppets are dead. I could write the letter to a grocery store, but I'm going to be honest, I don't care that much. I do care a lot, but I don't care enough to, like, inconvenience another human being over it. I just, like, dead puppets is property damage, and that's a crime. That is a crime, but it's not murder. Like, it's property damage. It doesn't upset me that I can't have it enough that I would like want to like inconvenience another human being and have them like let me know when they get them or whatever. But like it'll get there eventually because all the popular Snapple flavors make it to the grocery store. So eventually they will order it or they won't, but I hope they do. And if they get it at ShopRite, that would be way better. A nice trick to cut back sugar is mix those types of drink 1/2 and 1/2 club soda over ice. Squeeze some citrus in that bitch, maybe some fresh strawberries. That sounds awesome. I don't care. I want to just eat. I want the fucking all the sugar straight to the dome. I want it to hurt my stomach because there's so much sugar. I want it to fucking ruin my life. I don't care. Excuse me. Like I want to be absolutely kicked in the penis by my sodas. Okay, so we lost 3 officers on shift B. We will hire 3 officers for shift B. Where B? B. So now we have 21 officers, which means we have 11. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10, and we'll have 11 on this shift, which is good. That'll be fine. Do we have any officers we should transfer for reasons of quality? We have 2 good officers here. We have 4 awesome officers here. I kind of want to transfer Vandal to B. And then I kind of want to transfer... Honestly, I want to transfer Percy to A. Because that'll mean that Percy, I can stack him with Fishback. Or I can, or RoboCop. We get an attempted murder. Birch, Stovall, Grant. We'll send 2 hot, 2 not so hot cops. How are our investigations going? We really need to get better about this. We do not want to start 2 investigations on the same day with the same lead officer. Wait. Whoa. Wait. Oh, can I get it back? I can get it back. Okay, fine. Oh. And also, I think if I go to the details here, I lost all my... That's nice that I didn't, I guess. But... Wait, are we already investigating Gorodnichev? Yeah, we are. Okay, fine. So... There's a fight in the city center. Nordlander. We need 5. You can have 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get to work. We are in a situation now. We need to read the descriptions because sometimes they give us valuable information. So we can't just like slam through them like we just did. That's irresponsible.
Situation here.
The road to the house is strewn with corpses of drowned dogs. Fuck. Find another way in. A bleeding elderly woman is lying on the living room floor. Check whether the woman is still alive.
410A complete.
Offender escaped. Officers are harmed. Okay, so that didn't go well. At all. Francis.
311A complete.
Francis. I need you to get off the desk. You can't have cream soda. There's definitely shit in here that will kill you. Carbonated water, cane sugar, pure vanilla extract. I don't think you can have vanilla. Sodium benzoate. But that's preservatives. That'll definitely kill you. Do not sit there. Do not sit there. Do not sit there. Stop biting me. Oh, guess what? Guess what? You're about to make friends. You're about to make friends, and the friends you're going to make are full of motherfucking water. You hate this even more than the vacuum. All right. Okay, we're good. She's chill. I'm still trying to train her to not like. There are only a few places in the apartment she's really not allowed to be. One of them is chewing on my cables, and the other of which is in between me and the monitor. Unless she's like, she can't sit on my mouse pad. That's not allowed. So whenever she sits on the mouse pad, I scare her with the vacuum or just hit her with a little spritz of water. Not a lot, just a little. How'd our fight go? All right, well, we failed that first mission, but it's not the end of the world because nobody, like, civilians died, which, like, obviously not cool. But, like, we don't want civilians to die. But it's more important that our officers don't die, which, again, another case of this game is making me a corrupt police officer because I'm caring more about the officers than I am about the citizens I'm sworn to protect and also serve. So the fact that, this is what we were doing. The fact that we archived this case means that we can reopen it with our different detectives. So, like, Mole is at home. You two are at home, too. We'll take you two off of it. And then these are our home detectives. Then tomorrow, when we have Mole in office, we'll put Mole, Vickers, Moser, and Johnson on the case. Here, you want a minute? Here. Wait. You're good. You're good, Francis. 1 second. 1 second. I'm trying to make the space that she is allowed to sit on more accommodating. All right, we'll see how that goes. Okay, we gotta help Sam's. The family just called in a report of a strange man in a... Sit up. I want my shoulders to be in the shot. This is really my ideal shot location, which means that I really need to move the mic forward and then move me forward. And this is really, like, this is kind of how I want my head to look in the frame. I want you to be able to see my shirt. The family bank just, this is now, my microphone is not in a good place. That's better. The family bank just called in a report of a strange man in a leather jacket with fake documents trying to empty one of our accounts. Obviously, it's one of Varga's agents, but it's such a stupid move. We don't want to get our hands dirty with this. Just lock him away in a filthy cell. Birch Jr., go nuts. Nice shirt, thank you. The gold standard. Does this game work like the minigame in Dispatch, or am I bugging just joined in? So this game, very clearly, this game is much older than Dispatch. I think it's like 10 years old. This game absolutely, without a doubt, inspired the minigame in Dispatch. Like, I'm almost 100% sure. It's a little bit less involved. Like, it has a little bit less depth than the minigame in Dispatch because, like, the only number that matters is this number that's, like, right above the person's head. Like, Birch Jr., for example, has a 210, whereas Markiplier has an 1190. That's, like, a pretty different... Like, that's the only skill that matters, is their, like, proficiency. Anything above 150 means they're not a hindrance. Anything below 150 means they are a hindrance. But the better they get, the more likely they are to be able to solve the crimes that they're working on. You also have detectives which run separately. They solve cases by gathering image frames that you then organize in the right order to solve the crimes that you're working on. So yeah, that's how that goes. It's pretty cool. It's a really, really good game. It's like, I very much enjoy it, and it's different than Dispatch because like the game is like, this is the important part. Dispatch, this isn't like the actual dispatch work like isn't really that important in Dispatch. You really care about like the cutscenes and the decision making. This game is designed around dispatching. Like it's more, that's basically what the sort of goal of the game is. What do we have here? Suspicious individual at the Touch of Dionysus liquor store. A cashier just called in, her voice in a whisper. 2 suspicious black men have entered the store. They spent a few minutes browsing the rack and the expensive whiskey, and now it looks like they're whispering each other and looking back at me. It looks like they're planning on robbing the store. This feels like racism. So I'm going to send Stovall and Daniel and Robbins, and I guess Grant, so that I'm going to send my black officers to deal with this, because these are black men in a liquor store that are being racist upon by the store owner. I think this is probably a false alarm, but we're going to send our black officers because it just feels like it's a little more sensitive. If they're calling, if the woman called in and said like, these black men are robbing my store, Grant is Vic Michaelis, I think. She does kind of look like Vic Michaelis, but this game is older than Vic Michaelis' career, I think.
1210 complete.
Yeah, they were just doing a shop, and they were picking out an expensive bottle of whiskey for their grandfather on his anniversary. So basically, that woman's a racist. Does the officer race actually factor into things, or am I just role-playing? I don't know, but I do. It might. I know that like there was a situation earlier where there was a criminal, like a serial killer who was killing Asian people in the city, and I didn't send the Asian officers to go deal with him because I was worried that like they would get killed. I have no idea if any of that makes a difference. The only information that I have is what they show me. That's it. So I'm sure that there's some underlying system in the game that makes it more interesting than just, like, the numbers are all that matters, but I don't know. So I'm just trying to roll. Sometimes I'm just role-playing, yeah. Sometimes it's just more fun to, like, if all I did when I played this game was I opened up this menu, didn't read the words, and clicked a bunch of officers, like, it's not fun. It's only really fun if you, like, if you choose to make it fun. A passerby witnessed 3 people trying to break into an ATM. A pickup truck. The pickup truck was parked nearby. Its engine's still on, with another man behind the wheel. Looks like they're trying to grab the ATM and carry it away in the truck. We'll send Markiplier. We'll send Birch Jr. We'll send Van Daal. It's crazy that Fishback is a 1200 level police officer. That's fucking insane. I want to look at what our labor market looks like right now. Not a lot of good options. Larry, we hired all these people, and then we have Teresa Chavez, but we have no more detectives on the labor market. So that's kind of a problem, because if one of our detectives gets killed, we can't replace them. Also, like, I like the nicknames and personalities you're giving them. Yeah, I mean, I just, like, I totally, like, Marcus Plier is always on the case. I mean, this is literally Markiplier. This is more serious than we thought, requesting reinforcements. We'll send Stovall, and we'll send Iwamoto and Robbins, and that'll probably be fine. And then we're also, for anyone, for the gold standard, I saw you just joined in. We are working with the mob. We are a corrupt police officer. We didn't have to be. We totally could have avoided working for the mob, but we decided to work for them because if we hadn't, our old deputy would have been killed, and so would his family. So we're against that just on like general principles. So we decided to corrupt ourselves and work with the mob. And also, I think it's more par for the course because I'm generally not a fan of like police in general. Like, I think that like if you're the kind of person who is a police officer, who is a good cop, you should be focused on making your department reliable and like not like you shouldn't. The people who choose to become a cop knowing what they do is pretty upsetting. We have more frames for this receiving stolen property. We have enough frames that we should be able to solve this now. Let's figure this shit out. Simon Gorodnichev owns the garage that serves as the headquarters for the Wheels of Empire biker gang. He always wears white sneakers. That is a white sneaker. That is a black shoe. This frame needs... I'm not going to move him in yet. Delivery. After the robbery, Anton Tryatkov brought the loot back to his garage. He was alone, carrying a large bag. He was alone, carrying a large bag. We don't even have any of this shit. We're missing our clues. Oh, they got burned up in the fucking fire. Shit. Simon Gorodnichev stored the jewels in a small safe. The safe is hidden behind the dead end road sign, which is hanging on the wall. We don't have these because they were burned in the fire. That is bad. I'm trying to think. I might cheat on this one because the fact that we lost that shit in the fire means we won't be able to do it, and that's going to be, like, really upsetting. My phone is on 20%. That is not good. I just got a text. I want to check some stuff. I apologize. Or maybe those are all the clues. Maybe that's all we get. I don't know. Oh, I know what this is. This is the guy from the previous robbery. So we have this information. We don't need the black shoes. That's wrong. But like, this guy's from the previous robbery. He did the robbery on the camo bike. He did the robbery on the... Oh, this is the wrong sign. Because it's a dead end, which is what that means. This is a do not enter sign. And it said that it was in the dead end sign. So this guy comes in, looks at the car, hands the guy the bag. He always wears white sneakers. He stashes the shit behind... I'm actually the world's greatest police officer. I actually can't be stopped. Sorry, let me, really quick. Okay. I'm not going to respond to my girlfriend right now. She knows I'm live. She understands. I spent the last 48 hours with her. Okay. How do we do on the theft? Nice job. Let's get everyone home so that we can handle this, because we have to do this by the end of the... Oh, it's 1 a.m. We have to go now. Nordlander, Daniel, and SWAT. Let's rock and roll. We're going to go to the bike shop. So we'll go there, and then if that doesn't work, tomorrow we'll go to this one, but we'll make Beasley come in tomorrow, because we don't want to let this sit. Because there's 30 G's for us if we get this right. All right, come on. We got this. I believe in this. I think we genuinely can finish this today. How'd we do? Wrong place. Fuck. All right, so we need to have Beasley come in again tomorrow. Also, the Sands are winning the gang war, which is very important. Because if they lose, we might die. You need to order to work tomorrow. So he'll need rest at some point. That's okay. And how do our shifts look? Okay, this has all the new officers who are all ass. You're moving to A, and you're moving to B. So there will be one more good officer on this shift to help us with Brock Chivers and Percy, because we need to send Brock Chivers and Percy with good officers. Because right now they're a liability, so we need to send them with our best officers. We probably only want to send one of them at a time. Freeburg mortality rate up 15%. This is because of the gang war. Farmers harvest record corn crop. Central Library flooded in downpour. That's too bad. Petska didn't come to work today. I was up all night reading a detective story. No, you must come in. You are not allowed to go home and finish a book. I'm too tired. I can hardly work. Can I go home? Fuck. We really need him today. I'm sorry, you cannot. I need you to work today because you are the detective that I need to... Oh, I don't want the catalog. I want to go to the map. I need him to do this, but this is a problem because he's now a risk. Fire all old cops. At a recent regional conference, which was attended by people from our administration, we learned that the governor wishes to lower the average age of public servants by at least 5 years. The city will most likely be subject to an upcoming review. Please dismiss all senior staff at the police station as quickly as possible. That we might actually be able to do. What's our labor market look like? We cannot do that. That is not gonna fly. Because you're old. Can I fire you for your age? Yes, too old. So I can fire you for your age. Are you old? You are also old. Are you old? You are not old. You are, yeah, fuck that. There's no way we're firing Stovall. This guy is a fucking machine. No way. Chivers, are you old? No. Brock, are you old? No. Johnson, you're definitely old. You're not. Okay, you just have gray hair. That's cool. Van Dahl, are you old? You look old. You're not old. Okay, so we could fire all these people, but, like, that seems like a really, really dumb idea. We're going to send Kazumi and Van Dahl early, and we'll send SWAT just to back them up. This might go bad. We might fail this because our guy is so tired that he asked to stay home. Oh, also, in our investigation, we need to pull this out of the archive, reopen the case, and assign Mole, Vickers, Moser, and Johnson to it. Cool. So now we have 2 different squads running 2 different cases. That's really what we want. That's really important that we do that because we have an assault in the ghetto, but we have time to wait for it. So we kind of... Oh, actually, no. We want to send people so they get back. A woman attacked her lover with a hammer after he told her he'd been cheating on her. The police call came from the woman's daughter. Mom really lost her. I'm afraid she'll kill him, stammered the girls through tears. Kochi, Austin, Flowers. We're going to send the girl squad here because... We'll send Dowell because we want to make her better. We're going to send the girl squad here because it's a woman who is the problem, and I want to make sure that we handle this with the utmost care and stuff. So we handled this. Gorodnichev is done. Eliminate the gang. So we get 30 grand for that. That's big. Our goal was to get to 500 because that means we win the game, is to get $500,000. We haven't been doing a lot that brings in cash other than our salary, so I think next week we ask the office for a raise. Disorderly conduct in Desire Park. Corey Ramsey saw a group of women in the park wearing ski masks leading 2 other scantily clad women on leather leashes, shouting offensive slogans about the superiority of the female sex. Judging by their unintelligible cries, the offenders seem to be preparing for a sacrifice. Girl squad. Paddy wagon. Yeah, we could kill Percy. That is valid. We absolutely could kill Percy. The reason that we're not is because he is, he has the potential to be a good cop. He does have an alcohol problem, but he has the potential, but so does every police officer. He has the potential to be a good cop. So I'm unwilling to part with him at this point. And we put so much work into him already. He already went from a 10 or a 5 to a 75. How'd our disorderly conduct go? Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians. We're crushing it. This team is pretty solid. What is this? Mr. Boyd was shooting a new advertising spot for a bamboo toilet paper company. In the ad, there's an important role played by a policeman. The local actors were only good for kid stuff, but we need a true professional. Some of the audience will believe is the real thing. We'd be grateful if you could provide us some of your best employees. This is fine. I'm cool with sending these guys out for a toilet paper commercial because it's not like fucking over any of the, like, we're not screwing their image by doing that. Like, that's cool. You'd be kind of cool. Like, oh, I know that guy. That's the local police officer from my town in the ad. Like, that's cool. But like, it was not cool when they were like, we need a police officer to play a pervert on television. Like, that's weird. That's like, we're not gonna set up our officers for something like that. What just happened? Who died? Chief, Brock really enjoyed doing that ad, and the director thought it was so great. He's offering a couple other roles. I think our colleague might quit the service to go for a career in commercials. Fine. Holy shit. 15 fucking grand? Okay, so who just quit? B shift. We need to hire someone for B shift. You suck. We're gonna wait. We're not going to hire a new person yet because that officer is kind of trash, and we don't really want to hire a trash officer, if at all avoidable, just because we can't fire them once we hire them. Like we're kind of screwed if we hire an officer that ends up not being a good fit for us. So we can't you need to illegally fire them, or we need to have them killed, all which will increase our heat with like the FBI and stuff. Somehow a whole army of armed punks have seized a position on one of the fields at the ranch. Obviously we're going to drive them off by force. We've already got some men together, but a couple extra wouldn't help or wouldn't hurt. Flowers, Tsubaki, Smith, go nuts. I refuse to send my best officers on this stuff because I don't want to have to kill them if they decide to work against me. But I don't know when the next labor market... I don't know when the next labor market opens up. Oh, here we go. The kitchen at Debbie's Cafe is hopping busy. Debbie is making sausages with her new brand of hot dogs. When she notices the police, she quickly dumps a dog collar in the trash. She's turning dogs into sausage?
911 complete.
That was fucked. That was bad. This has to go a little bit down.
415 in progress.
Yes, that is better. Okay, we need more people for that. So we have to wait to send people out for that. I think we'll get Dowell back. We might get Smith, Tsubaki, Flowers, and Koizumi back. We got Koizumi back. But we're going to wait as long as we can on this one because I might be able to get Flowers, Smith, and Tsubaki. And when we see one, we're going to click this. We did not get them back in time. That's okay. We're just going to send everyone because the others will be back momentarily. Reckless endangerment, veteran's house. An elderly veteran is dragging around a bag filled with captured weapons, all loaded with live ammunition. He says he's going to demonstrate battlefield-like conditions. Yeah, that's a problem. Can't be having that shit. Apparently some punks are hiding out at another abandoned construction site. The local homeless folks normally ice over when we start asking questions. Maybe they'd be more willing to talk to the police. Probably not. But we'll see. We'll run it. This is fine. I think the day's about to end. Oh, we're going to see if we get more detective options. Wait, what are investigations are we running? Do we have anything? We have... Oh, we don't have enough frames for this. We need more frames. Because we don't have enough frames featuring the same people. We got 2 new frames. Okay, wait. This could be it. You accept money. You break in. You steal pills. You break in. You steal pills. You sell pills. You drink yourself to death. That didn't work. Let's actually read. We didn't even read this stuff. Let's put all this back. We're going to organize these, though. We're going to put Red Hat Guy here, because this is Red Hat Guy, I think, based on the beard and the brown jacket. All right, Mr. Duff, or James Duff, pharmacist. The night before last, everything was fine when I left. I closed up the pharmacy like usual, and I went home. It was a little past 9. At exactly 9:30, I was at the bus stop. That I'm sure of. In the morning, I went to work like usual. As soon as I saw a broken window, I called the police. Okay. Smeed Roby. Smeed is a tough name. Yeah, I hang around at night near the pharmacy, but I don't remember much. One guy said to drink for my health and threw a $50 bill into my hat. I had a little celebration. After that, I ran right over the store. That's all I remember. I woke up this morning and the cops were all over. I can't remember the man's face. I was more interested in the $50. All I can recall is the light struck something under his jacket, something like a doctor's clothes. He gives money to this guy. Breaks the window. We don't have enough green guy. Wait. These are the same guy. Oh, he wouldn't break the window. He would come in here. He would do this. He would do that. And then this guy would be drunk. What is this supposed to be? Oh, that's just a pill bottle. Mrs. Duff. Okay, this is the doctor's wife. James came home a couple hours later than regular, but that's not so unusual. His insurance refused to pay for the treatment he needs, so now we're always short on money. And he's always trying to find part-time work, not that any of that ever pans out. He's willing to take on even the most difficult and dangerous work. Yesterday, for example, when he changed his clothes, stones and debris fell out. I'm starting to worry about the hellish jobs he's getting into. Stones and debris. Also, this would not be the right frame because it would be a $50 bill is what the guy said, and that's change. Mr. Mavser, the pharmacy owner, those damn bums who are always begging near my pharmacy are up to no good. Obviously, one of them thought he'd be daring and take me for all I'm worth. Look at the guy. He's barely keeping on his feet. Where did he get all the money for alcohol? I've never seen anyone even throw him a dime. Mrs. Ding, experienced pharmacist. The medicine they stole was Diprazicaps. It's very expensive, but there's not a lot of street interest, so I doubt they would sell on the black market. I don't think it was stolen for resale. So it's not this guy. It is this guy, but I think we don't have all the frames we need. We're going to let this one sit for a bit. We're going to keep working on this one into our next shift because this one is not on a timer because it's not a gang-related thing. So we don't have to, like, deal with it really quickly. We can just... I keep sinking. My chair is just... Reckless endangerment. How do we do? Nailed it. And we found non-automatic weapons. We're going to ask the Mafia to sell it. I'd like to crack 100K. And this is going really well. They're up 7. We really could probably stop helping the Sands at this point because they're up so much. Like, there's only two or three of these a day. So, like, we really don't need to help the Sands so much. Okay, so Brock quit but was replaced. And you are very tired. But you're on shift A, so you are going to work tomorrow. I wish I could give you if he asked for the day off, we absolutely give it to him. Photographer films UFO in suburbs, park to host bake-off, not enough plots at cemetery. Yikes. There's a lot of dead people from this gang war. Yes, you can go home. 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 We're going to be a little short-staffed today. They all were tired, and they all are tired. Stovall has two pips. Beasley has 1 pip. He definitely needs to go home. Mai has 2 pips, and Iwamoto has 2 pips. So we're going to let them go home. We're going to be short-staffed today for sure. Because, like, look at this. We're only going to have, like... That's enough. We'll be fine. Funeral for all of our dead cops. We're not firing all of our old police officers because our labor market won't support that right now. What does City Hall want? I would love a raise. We're going to ask for a raise. This seems dumb because it doesn't help us do anything of meaning. Like, we only get 1,200 a week anyway. So, like, and this game is 180 days, which is 6 months, which is 24 weeks. So that only amounts to 30 grand. Or, yeah, like 30 grand. So, like, we don't really care. Fight at Kevin's throat. More like Donald's throat. A bar fight broke out after the bartender refused to serve 2 particularly drunk men. We're going to send all the high hitters and Percy. Because we're going to get Percy all loaded in. And we want him to get better. He's almost... He's rounding the corner on becoming a positive addition to the team. Sands need help. Christopher said, we found an apartment of one of the leaders of Vargo's punks. We're going to end this thing ourselves, but there's bound to be some gunplay. It would be good if the police took charge of the situation once the dust settles. Fine. We only have 1 police officer left. We really need these guys to get back quick.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
Tase them. Always the taser. The taser fucking rules. Also, Percy got better. That's big. So they'll be back soon. At the speed they're returning, it would be unlikely that a crime could come in that they wouldn't be in time to service. So we should be good there. And Percy has also, he's worked his way back to like a high level of health here. I think he's just getting, he might be a super cop at some point. Suicide. Oh, what is this? Mr. Wood, my catering company is preparing the 20th anniversary banquet for the Gallery of Modern Art, but the celebration was canceled at the last moment. It would be unfortunate for such a mountain of food if went to waste. I'm willing to offer it to you and your men for modest fee. Yeah, absolutely. Hundo P. I love currying favor with my team. And for only $300, that's chump change. We're going to... A suicide threat. A young man climbed to the top of the cathedral and is threatening to jump. A crowd of onlookers has gathered under the cathedral. Some of them recognize the man and say they're sure he won't jump. He just had some bad ass and watch some attention. We're not going to take that risk. We'll send Fistback and Calhoun. I don't want to send Percy on 2-man missions because he's a hindrance, not a help. What do we got here? Robbery at the Octopus Restaurant. A young woman attempted to leave the Octopus Restaurant without paying. The waitress tried to stop her, but the girl punched her in the head and knocked her unconscious. A guard tried to step in, but the girl disabled him with pepper spray. She then locked herself in the back room where she could be heard beating something and shouting curses. Nordlander, Daniel, Percy. Let's go. I am now out of cream soda, and I'm very sad about it. How'd we do with the suicide threat? This isn't the first time teenager Gordon Booker has drawn the attention of the police with such a performance. He was never really planning on jumping. Okay, that's not a false alarm. If someone says they're going to jump and we go and deal with it and it turns out he wasn't going to jump, it's still good that we went. Alright, we got a homicide. Hell yeah, Percy's getting smart. Alright, I want to look at the investigations right now. Mole is currently running a case. If we go to our affairs, which shift are we on? We're on A, which is not Mole's shift. That is very good. But our lead detective is at home. So we'd have to use Ames as our lead detective, which I actually don't mind. She's 400. She's probably fine. Ames, Porter, and Skinner. Get to work. So yeah, A crew. Are we A crew? Yeah, A crew right now is on the case. That's good. We want them working on something. Sand needs help. Birch, Grant. Some of our men ran into a bunch of punks on the street. We don't know if they're Vargas people, but it would be good to get a couple uniforms on the scene just in case things go south. Fine. We're helping this guy until this is over. I can't imagine there's much more of this. We've done 25 and they have 7. Like, we've done 25 of these cases so far. It's almost certain that everything's going to go fine. Investigation has started on a homicide. Fuck, yo, 6 frames. Gee willikers. That's going to take a while to solve because it's not going to be the first 6 frames that work either. But once we stick Beasley on it, once we stick Inspector Gadget on it, we'll be good to go. Noise complaint in the suburb. This is, there's about 5,000 details to this case. This is very much like someone got really chatty on the 911 hotline. Robert Wilson called in to complain that his family can't get any sleep on account of the noisy neighbors. He says strange people are always coming and going, and they take deliveries at all hours. Mr. Wilson has tolerated it for a long time and done nothing about it, but his son snuck out before bedtime and peeked through the neighbor's window. They swear they saw boxes of machine guns. Kids have such imaginations, they can come up with anything, but it might be best if you sent over an officer, maybe to ask them to keep it down at night. We'll send the absolute mega squad, Fishback and Nordlander, and then we'll send Percy. We are going to fire Stovall soon. He is a drunk and he keeps calling out of work, which is becoming a problem. Like, if I go into the police station and I look at Stovall, I can fire him legally because he's too old. Oh, I can just fire him because he's old. I mean, that's easy. But also, he's been calling out of work a lot lately, and that's like pretty frustrating. And it hampers the rest of his of the team of the squad. Like, we need him there. He's supposed to be a leader. He's a high-ranking guy. I think he has 2 stars. Or do he have 1? So he's 1 star. Cool. We need more people. You shall have them. We now cannot do anything for the next few minutes, which is not ideal. Probably should have hired that officer. If we get a call in now, we might not be able to service it. How's our homicide doing? We got 3 frames. That's not enough frames. We need at least 6 before we can even start trying to pick it apart. Normally, the way that I feel about the investigations, this was apparently like a big deal. Automatic weapons. Hey, yo, Mafia, go crazy. Because we're closing in on 100K, but I do have a feeling that, like, we're going to get arrested at some point. So that's bad. Like, I don't think it's possible to win this if you do all of the mob activities. And we are. So, like, it's probably bad. Who do we have for tomorrow? We have a full complement of... Oh, and we can solve that other case tomorrow. Because we'll have a lot of good... I mean, Johnson's kind of shit, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, it's Friday, so hopefully, I think on Monday the labor market will reopen. Schoolgirl struck dead by lightning. That sucks. As someone who lost a friend when she was like really young, like that is brutal. The friend I had died of a brain aneurysm, but like that's so sad. Confectionery reduces staff. Legendary actor Paul Spagat giving masterclass in Freebird. All right, this looks like a good squad. Nobody called out. Holy shit, this is electric. Everyone's at work today. Federal law prohibits public gatherings close to municipal buildings. Wow. This is direct threat to the life of Mayor Rogers. Eliminate the threat by any means necessary. Yeah, we won't be doing that. Mafia, your share. Share 50% with staff. Request result. I now got a 10% raise. That's pretty cool. We're not firing the old cops, and our salary came in, even though, yeah, agreed. Pretty uncool. The protest, we are not gonna send anyone here. We're just not gonna do it. Hell yeah, okay. What do we need? We have an empty detective slot. Okay, but wait, which team needs detectives? We have 5 here and we have 4 here. So we need a B detective. So you, Art Gordon, are our B detective. And then we need an officer for which shift? Either. Do we have any good... Oh, we actually do. Yeah, we'll be taking a good... We'll be taking a good officer for sure. So we're going to take him for shift A. Just because, like, we'll get another one for B later. And we have stronger officers on shift A than on shift B. So we'd like to take one on A because this guy is strong, but he's not, like... Actually, he's pretty strong. 310 is really... He'd be one of the better officers on shift B. Whereas on this shift, he'd still be one of the better officers. Yeah, I want him on shift A just because I don't really care. It's not going to matter. And also, this is shift B, so if we hire him for shift B, we won't see him for 2 days, but if we hire him for shift A, we'll see him tomorrow. How are our investigations going? This robbery, we have 8 frames, so we don't have the ones we need. So we gotta start this, you know, let's reorganize this. Here, 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 and here. We need a picture of the dude in the green jacket with the doctor's coat underneath it. And I think then we have it. Are we gonna get a call? But yeah, we're not shutting down peaceful protests. That is not our thing. A call just came from an elderly woman named Sarah Wilkinson. She's concerned about a baby crying and other shouts come from her neighbor's house. She's always known the child to be quiet and well behaved. This is probably not a real issue, but we'll send Dowell and Koizumi. We should probably stop sending Koizumi out so much. I mean, I guess we send him out to boost other people, but, like, we'd really rather get, like, Petska and Smith and Tsubaki up. Like, we don't want to be in a situation where if someone dies, we're, like, super duper extremely... Okay. Mass riot. SWAT, Patty. Send them all. It's also far as fuck out.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Shit. This is bad. Do we refuse or do we retreat? I'm gonna see what happens here. If we lose Koizumi, I'm gonna be pissed, but, like, we'll manage. We'll just switch Markiplier over to this team. Hey, my team's fucking goated. They wanted 6 officers. We did it with 2. And also that means it ends quicker, which means they return faster. Because we don't have to wait for more officers to drive out and then drive back. But yeah, Bonesaw agreed. That's rough. Smoke bombs have gone off throughout the stadium. People are beating each other mercilessly. Hit him with the tear gas. I know that's fucked, but, like, it's a mob. It's a brawl. Sometimes you gotta hit him with the tear gas. Also, everyone got smart. That's cool. Come back, please, because we don't. Right now, we only have 2 active officers. We need you. We need you, motherfuckers, back at the force. Carjacking. We have everyone. A woman called to report a carjacking. I was driving to work, stopped at a red light, and a man ran up to the car and pulled me right through the open window. Hurry, there's traffic jams everywhere. He couldn't have gotten far. Let's send our 3 average... Oh, you want to come sit in my lap? Yeah, okay. If you chew on the cable, though, I'll kill you with a gun. So don't do that. I got Francis in my lap. Here, look, chat. You can see. It's Francis. She's the world's cutest cat. She's the world's cutest cat in the world. And she's in my lap. She's the cutest cat in the whole planet. All other cats are worse than Francis. If you have a cat, your cat's worse than my cat. My cat's the coolest cat in the world. And she's been so chill today. How'd we do on the carjacking? We fucking nailed it. We nailed it. See, that's why she got her own gun for self-defense. Wait, Francis has a gun? You have a gun? Please don't lick me. Please, no, don't. Okay, you can't bite me. That's a criminal offense. Some more idiots are at our bank again, trying to withdraw money from our accounts. This time we tried kicking them out, and they started breaking furniture and lighting paperwork on fire. Apparently the fools think this is going to hurt our business. We'll send Smith and Petska here. Oh, got it. Right. Because she did it. You're right. I just forgot. I'm sorry. But I'm going to let her sit here for a little bit, but because she's right now, she's starting to get to the point where she's, like, becoming irritable. Like, she's, like, biting my hands and stuff. Retiree Samantha Rendon was looking out her window when she saw 2 girls break into a nearby house and paint the word traitor and the C word on a wall. Koizumi and Tsubaki. I'm not willing to send Chivers on that because it's only a 2-man job. So if it was a 3-man job, I'd send Chivers, but not right now. Y'all sharing bars like you got the bottom bunk in a 2-man cell. 2-man cell. Something's in the water. All right. The Sands need help in the ghetto. The punks have a new lieutenant, and to make himself look good for Varga, he kidnapped the daughter of our senior member. Okay, we'll send people for that. Smith and Petska, go again.
211 complete.
Ow, ow, ow. Please don't claw me through my shirt. Nailed it. She's... Stop biting me. Stop. No bites. If you want pets, I'll give you pets, but if you bite me, I'm gonna put you on the floor. No new frames found. Does that mean we have all the frames? Alright, I'm gonna ask you to get down now. I'm sorry, Miss Girl. I love you, but, like, I'm gonna need you to get down. I'm sorry. I think we might have all the frames here, which means we haven't done what we need to do. Just give me a hot moment. I'm just gonna text my girlfriend again. I'm sorry. She's like busy with stuff. And she needs help. There's like some tech stuff she needs help with, and I'm just trying to help her like over the phone. But I'm trying to do it at a reasonable pace because she's real and you guys are on stream. 1 second. All right, we're going to solve this. The fact that it gave us 0 new frames means that... The fact that it gave us 0 new frames means that it's going to be... means that it's going to be... It's going to be what we have. So... He gives the guy this, then he goes in the building, then he steals the drugs, Then he... Wait. Do we not have enough frames? This can't be right, can it? Then he breaks the window. Oh, maybe he breaks the window as a cover. So, like, he breaks the window last and then he fucks off. So, like, what if he... Oh, what if he's already in there? So, what if he's in here, he steals the drugs, he puts the jacket on, he leaves... Or no, he gives the guy money and then he locks the door. And then he breaks the window so that they think it's the bum outside. Maybe if I... Oh, maybe he takes the money, puts his jacket on, locks the door, gives the guy some cash, and then throws a thing through the window because he wants it to make it look like it was... I'm actually the world's greatest. I'm incalculably good at... This is the police. I have to think creatively. I always lock... The problem is that I lock into what I think the answer is, and then I'm like, oh, we must need more frames to make that happen, and I just need to be more creative at the ordering. Because, like, it would make sense that he wouldn't start from outside, because he was already working there. We know that from the clues, that he was already in the place. All right, so where are we going to go? The Live Good mini market. Or are we going to go to his house? No, that was the same thing. Or are we going to go to the hospital? Francis, I'm really yeah. If you sit there, you can sit there. Here, I'll take this out of your way so you can sit more comfortably. If you want to sit there and not chew on my microphone, you can do that. But if you're gonna move, if you're gonna make it difficult for me, then that's not gonna fly. All right. So we have Mole. We're gonna send Koizumi, and we're gonna send Flowers. That seems fine. This guy's not like an armed and dangerous killer. He's just a guy who robbed the pharmacy that he works at. And it's not early enough in the night, unfortunately. We're gonna have to go back tomorrow, which means we'll have to have Inspector Gadget. No, Mole. We'll have to have Mole work another day. If this is the wrong location, we'll push her off and have her come back tomorrow. Hopefully we just get it on the first try. It's right now. We're about to know. Got him. Got him! Able to arrest all suspects. Everyone gets better. Mole is a fucking machine. These guys are all home. I'm very confused as to what's going on with this, but whatever. End the day. We're not going to do any more Sans work, I don't think. Because we've done 28, and they're going to win. They're up by 9. All right, so this is our shift today. Or no, this is our shift for today. We have Beasley, Ames, Mai, Porter, and Skinner. She's running a case right now, so we should make some progress on this today. Francis is trying to get in the washing machine. I may need to get up and stop her. We don't need anyone to come in tomorrow. Everyone can take their day off and rest. I think we're good. We kind of got a rhythm going now. We have a strong squad on each day. Both price of alcohol to increase by 60%. Unlikely. Hearst crashed an ambulance, no survivors. I mean, that sucks, but also, like, the Hearst, like, he was already dead anyway. Like, stuffed toys purchased for orphanage found toxic. Okay, so we live in hell. This is hell. This is where we live. We live in hell. Freeburg sucks. It's an irredeemably bad place to live. Beasley didn't come into work today. Hey, I need you. Percy and Nordlander got food poisoning. Expect them to be in the hospital for the next 5 days. Percy, we could live without. Nordlander, you're my super cop. I need you back. I guess we have Markiplier now. He's not really my super cop anymore. But Beasley being out means that we're going to archive his case and reset it. So if we go to the map here, and the first thing we're going to do, oh, we got our Mafia share. We share 50% with our staff. We go to investigations. We go to this. We go to, oh no, I can't swap Beasley in. I was going to archive the case. I was going to archive this case and have Beasley, wait, who are our A crew and B crew people? I hate that I have to do this all the time. My memory is not good. Beasley, Ames, Mai, Porter, Skinner. 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 Not this. Beasley, Ames, Mai, Porter, Skinner. Beasley, Ames, Porter, Skinner, Mai. And then when you get back, you'll assist on this case, but you won't run it. I'll run it. Does anyone in chat know what that's a reference to? Because if you do, that's insane. That I'll run it, and then later, I run it. If you don't, that's fine. But that's like super weird, chronically online information. If you're a basketball fan and you know like I'll run it, then let me know. But if you don't, then that's also fine. Okay. So this is fine. We have all of our people. Everyone who's at home is working their cases, and everyone who's here is working the proper cases. Gordon, you have 2 stars. You should probably start leading investigations. I mean, Mole is amazing, so it doesn't really make sense for that for now, but whatever. We have all the people who need to be working this case. So they're going to spend all day doing it, and at midnight, we're going to get the opportunity to trace somebody down. Vandalism at the Corn Museum. An elderly woman has reported that children wearing hoodies have painted rude words on a nearby monument. Iwamoto, you don't look like you'd stand for that. Let's get you over there. Suicide threat at the Atticus Tower. A teenage girl slipped past the skyscraper guards and found her way to the roof. She's now standing on edge. A guard called to the police and said that he was afraid to approach the girl. He could tell the girl is serious. Fishback. Kingston. Welcome to the squad, Kingston. We love a mellow ball. Bonesaw knows about it. I'll run it with the Jordan Newman stuff. That's awesome. A trucker saw a teenage boy climb over the safety fence in the middle of the bridge. The driver stopped and tried to talk to the boy, but the boy became hysterical, screaming, "Don't come closer or I'll jump." Stovall. We love LaMelo Ball. I'll run it. I run it. It's the best. It's crazy. If you go on Jordan Newman's TikToks now, every single TikTok still has "I'll run it." It's amazing. It's amazing. They're still clowning her for that shit.
411 complete.
So just for the record, we now need to we need to do a quick deep dive on history. So this video exists, right?
Can you follow me back on Instagram?
Yeah. So this girl, Jordan Newman, she asked LaMelo Ball, like, it's insane that I'm doing this to you guys. This is the dumbest thing in the world. But she asked LaMelo Ball when he's like in high school or maybe he's in college or whatever, like, can you follow me back on Instagram?
Can you follow me back on Instagram?
Yeah, I don't run it.
Huh?
I don't run it.
You don't?
You don't run your...
So I don't run it. I don't run it. He's basically like, I don't want to follow you back. I don't really know you. And also, she was the sister of a kid that he had a feud with in high school. Again, chronically online. And then he gets interviewed later on a podcast.
IG account, is that true? I do.
This is the best. This is the best. He gets interviewed on a podcast later, and he's like, it says you don't run your Instagram account. Like, is that true? And he goes, I do. Is the best. Fucking LaMelo Ball. I don't run it. I don't run it. I do. But yeah, that Jordan Newman is the sister of this kid whose name I can't remember. Something else Newman. Jamie Newman. I don't know. But that whole family, their lives are ruined. It's crazy. Like, the brother was doing some interview because I think he was this was a long time ago. He was playing like high school or college basketball. And someone asked him, like, hey, do you run your Instagram account? And the brother freaked out. He's like, oh, you're a fan. You know because you're a fan. Like, the reason you're paying attention to me like this is because you're a fan of mine. I was like, all right, it's not true. You got memed upon, and it's upsetting to you that you got memed upon. Francis, no. Not right now. Just chill. Yes, I love you. Don't touch that. Here, I'll give you pets, but only for a second, because you can't. I'm trying to do a stream. She wants to come sit on me, and she wants to chew the headphones, and she's not allowed. Hit and run at the city center. A pedestrian said that he saw a dark pickup careen into the sidewalk and hit 2 teenage skateboarders. He didn't even slow down. He just smeared the poor kids and kept driving, the drunk freak. Daniel Iwamoto Birch Jr. I'll run it.
413 in progress.
We got an animal assault. Hey, yo, we're sending the best. Calhoun, you're going to go to work here. We received a rambling call from a man who claims that he's returned home to find a huge cat sitting on his doorstep, crouching and ready to attack. It was growling a Tyrannosaurus, started the victim. This guy's on drugs. But yeah, we do love LaMelo Ball. Oh, you need more help? I don't remember what your case is, but if I said Markiplier and Kingston, you're probably going to be fine.
210 in progress.
Disorderly conduct. We don't have enough people for this. We need people to come back. Do we have people coming back? We don't. Oh. Okay, we're fine. They snapped on the map in a way that scared me. Oh my god, they might make it back. Wait, please. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Please. We did it. Stop. I need stop, Francis. All right. I'm gonna put her on the floor. Just give me a second. All right, disorderly conduct. A pensioner I can't read. A pensioner looked out her window and saw a crowd of naked people running through the streets. She didn't know what to think and called her neighbor, who also witnessed the outrageous spectacle. The women together called the police and demanded an immediate explanation. Fishback, Stovall, Robbins, Birch Grant. Paddy wagon. We love the paddy wagon. It keeps people from escaping. Animal assault. Yeah, there's a cat. Catosaurus Rex is just an ordinary neighbor's pet and poses no friend. Dude is on drugs for sure. Stop. Stop. Please, I beg of you, stop. I'm asking you nicely, France. It's really annoying. I know that I can't speak cat, but like meow. All right. How do we do on the disorderly conduct? We get everyone. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. We're nailing it. And our day is... Oh, here we go. Sands need more help. A guest of Mr. Sand is leaving Freeburg, where some punk somehow learned the route and prepared an ambush. Turned into a shootout. We need any help we can get. Enjoy your help. Don't you dare. Don't touch my camera. Don't touch my camera. 1 second. Sands need help again? Yo, bro, the Sands need to fucking lock this shit in. They're doing an asinine job at this. I should not have to help them as much as I am. Looks like Vargas let a bunch of angry punks off the leash. Now they're brawling with our men right outside the ice rink. There's a few dozen people in the brawl, so police better step in and cool things off. You can have the shitters. You can't have Fishback or Stovall or Daniel, because if they flip on me, I'm going to be extremely upset. Unlawful assembly. People wearing white caps have gathered outside City Hall demanding a return to the good old days of segregation and slavery in Freeburg. The crowd chanted, "White is right." Some were seen carrying revolvers. Ooh, we're going to have fun with this one. We're sending everyone. Everyone. You're not allowed to be a white supremacist in my city. How many people need for this? 1? Sweet, we're going to have 1 in 5. Fuck, we're not going to make it. Shit. I don't have a person to go to this. I have to miss it. Nobody was hurt. That's good at least. Homicide, new frames. This is technically enough frames, but the probability that they're all the correct frames is incredibly low. We're going to let this run for 1 more day before we try to solve this bad Larry. I also, like, desperately have to pee. Wow, they need even more people. Hello. We're towards the end of the day, so I'm not hyper worried about this, but let's get Robbins and BJ over there. We probably could have handled this on our own because Fishback is basically like 10. He's effectively RoboCop. He's basically like the best possible. He might even be the platonic ideal of a police officer. Like he might be his skill, his experience is so high that he might be, ooh, and we got non-automatic weapons. Guess what? Mafia time. We're putting guns back on the streets, corrupt police officer style. Francis, are you chewing on the power cable to my computer? Fun fact, it's pulling 800 watts and you will die. I gotta take a pee. I'll be right back. Whoa, never mind. Vicus Varga has been defeated and his army of street punks and thugs has been broken. Now, no one knows what happened to Vicus himself, but it doesn't matter now. He'll never show his face in this city again. Okay, we won. We don't have to do any bullshit for the Sands anymore. I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting a blueberry Nutri-Grain bar. Put some food in my stomach. All right, L's and G's. Here we go. L's, G's, and T's. Hell yeah, fuck off, Vicus Varga. Yeah, he's done in rings. He's gone. We're going to see what happens now. I bet there's going to be plot here. It's unlikely that the gang war would end and there's not going to be, like, some cutscenes. We haven't had a cutscene in, like, a while. It's been, like, 5 days or something. Be so fucking for real right now. Are we for real? No cutscene? Alright, that's kind of crazy. Not even Christopher Sand being like, you're the fucking man, here's $80 million. Carjacking? Cool. Vandal, Smith. We need to stop using Koizumi unless we really need him. Because, like, dude is... Like, he's so good that I don't want to risk him dying, and we'd rather stat up our lower skill employees. We should say, oh, Pesca and Tsubaki. Andi fucking Yamo. Let's go. We are severely understaffed right now. Can I fire you? I can't I can, oh right, I can never fire him. Go, which of you is the one that's off on, like, you got very sick or whatever? I don't know. Oh, we only have one open investigation? Let's just, like, put all of you on it, I guess. We'll take you off if we need to, but, like, no reason not to have no one on this. All right, well, we don't have enough people for this, so how much time do we have? A lot. There's a hostage situation. Francis, if you, I'm... Attempted carjack, how do we do? Come back, please. Okay. Oh, they're gonna all get back in time. This is awesome. Alright, here we go. Hostage situation. A man with dilated pupils, drugs, boards a bus and pulled out a gun, possibly fake. He's demanding that the bus immediately leave for Africa. We have to take it serious. Like, it's also right at the city center, so it'll only take us a minute to get there, and then we'll also get back almost instantly. There's an abduction at the hotel, which is pretty bad. But I think we'll have our employees back very much momentarily. Oh, okay, fine. It was real. Cool. Glad we dealt with that. How many people do we need here? 4? I think we'll have 4. Because this is really fast. Yeah, we'll have 4. We're going to send our worst 4 here. I just think that's fine. Abduction. Anonymous girl anonymous call came in. Hello, we have information about a missing girl named Lisa Pettigrew. Yo. Scabbers reproduced? I kidnapped her a week ago, but now she's ready to go home. You can find her at the True Color Hotel. You better hurry if you want to see her live. Yeah, we'll do that. We're not sending our best cops here, but I'm okay with that because, like, these guys are all good. They're not great. They would have easily succeeded on calls earlier in this game. Armed robbery at a gas station. A passerby reported that he saw a motorcyclist pull up to a gas station carrying a gun. He entered the station without removing his helmet. He then heard screams and gunshots. We're going to let this one roll for a hot sec because we might be able to get our officers back. It wants 6. Actually, we have Koizumi. We're good. Koizumi's that fucking guy. We're sending 4 to a 6 shot, which probably isn't good. But it could certainly be worse.
We've got a situation here.
Oh my god, she's come. Oh my god. Inside is a standard motel room complete with a bed, bedside table, telephone, and TV. Curtains are drawn, and sitting on the bed is a girl strapped with explosive. Red and yellow wires proof the bomb. We're not cutting wires. We're not the bomb squad. We're waiting for the bomb squad. Did she survive? Did she survive? She survived! Let's go!
210 in progress.
We are not going to get to this call. Hey, Ciderman, how are you? We might get to this call. It's going to be really close. We're not going to get there. This disorderly conduct is... We can send just the paddy wagon, which is not allowed. Yeah, we don't have any officers available.
210 complete.
Hey, that's fucked. We didn't send enough people. That's bad. We thought Koizumi could do it, but okay. Stream has been good. We've been rocking for about 3 hours. We're getting close to the end just because my cat wants my attention, and I'm ready to like give my cat my attention. Massive fight at the Sand Ice Arena. We're gonna wait on this because it's how many people? Oh, it's everyone. All right, cool. We're gonna fire off all of our people over to here. We really need those people to come back from illness. Like even Percy, like while he's not useful, he's at least a warm body. But like we're just gonna go like this. And if there's anything else that comes in, we're just screwed. We're just not going to get there. But we have to protect Sands Ice Arena because that's our boy in the mob. Pop that shit. Getting sticky in this bitch.
412A in progress.
We are not going to be able to do this assault. We will not have any officers. Hey, stop biting that. We have no one else. This is who we have.
311 complete.
Massive fight. Report. How do we do? Did we get everyone? Nobody's dead? Okay, people died. We're really blowing it on this shift. We need more officers. And I asked for a fucking raise. I'm dumb. We should have enough frames for this now. Francis. Chat, just give me a sec. Just give me one sec, guys. I apologize. I got girlfriend stuff. Stop. Wait, I have to. She's eating plastic. After this day, I think I'm gonna end. There's 9 of you here though. I'm busy. I'd really rather not end stream with 9 people in chat. Yeah, Mackie, stick around. I'd like to stick around. I really would like to stick around, but I need. She's really driving me crazy. Crack open. This is the only one I have. Francis. Hey, you're really driving me absolutely fucking crazy. Like, I love you, but like, I need you to be less than you're being. I'm gonna put the birch beer away. Maybe she'll be less interested. Stop! I just gave her some treats in her bowl in the bathroom so that she'll chill. All right, let's see if we can solve this. Let's see if we can solve this. Michael Hall, a guard, said, I saw a black sedan pull up to my building and 2 men, one in a raincoat, got out. They passed me without saying anything. 2 men walk up to the building, one in a raincoat. I mean, first thing is probably the exterior of the... Oh, but we don't know if it's the green car or the black car yet. Okay, fine. Black sedan. Wait, we do. Black sedan pulls up to the building. Good. 2 men, one in a raincoat, get out. Well, this is that, right? This is 1 man in a raincoat. So that's that. Let's put that here. Miss Irene Bronk, secretary, said, I heard the elevator and I turned and saw 2 scary men. I didn't see any weapons, but they made it clear they'd kill me if they got their way. So that's elevator. Or if I got in their way, sorry. The CFO said it could have been a robbery. Elvis has a safe in his office. Don't know what he kept inside. Okay, safe in his office. Wait. Oh, she heard the elevator and then she saw the men. So this is probably that. If she's the secretary, she would have heard the elevator and then saw the men. And then they went for the safe. And then... so they got in the safe. Yeah, I saw a couple of idiots, but I don't remember what time it was. I actually just learned about the incident only later. I actually learned about the incident only later. Okay. Elvis had his share of problems, but he preferred not to talk about them. I know there were some people trying to take away his business. Maybe he was offering them a bribe. I mean, the next thing that would make sense is for them to leave, right? Like, is it this? No, because this guy's not dressed right. Did they leave this way? What about this way? I'm actually insane. I'm literally the greatest police commander on this planet or any other. We're not going to have people to send to this. That sucks. It's an assault, too. People are going to get hurt. Yeah, well, he escaped, but that's not the end of the world. Okay. Homicide. Oh, we can't send Ames because she's not working today. We can't do any of this now. We didn't need to focus on that. That's okay. We'll deal with it tomorrow. Because Ames is the other shift. Yeah. Shift B doesn't have Ames. Shift A has Ames. So tomorrow we'll send Ames and whatever officers we have going. We're at day 29. We are 1/6 of the way through this game, basically. Mayor Rogers displeased with police department. Yo, fuck off. Rogers is responsible for Freeburg PD breakdown. Mayor Rogers, I will bring order to the police station. Bro, what is he talking about? I'm good. I missed like three cases out of 1,000 that I've done. Like, my stats are fucking cracked. Some of my relatives have come to visit. They're from another country we've never even met before. Can I have the day off? Yes, but come in tomorrow. My kid's been causing trouble again, and they called me into school. Yeah, you can deal with it. There's a new movie open today. No, you cannot go to see a movie on opening day. That is not allowed. That is fucking insane that you think that that's appropriate. Who do we want to star up, make them better? I like Grant a lot. I think I want to make Grant better. Like, we can give her like 150, or oh, it's only 50 points. Never mind. That's really not that valuable, but whatever. We really should have given it to Fistback because we send him on our big calls. Whoa, cutscene time.
You know when a police chief really feels his power? When he hires and fires people? When he throws folks in jail? When he's bossing everyone around all morning? No. There's no power there. Just
I agree, Bonesaw. It would be better if they...
Like directing traffic. Not that it's all bad.
It's...
No. I feel
you're right. If they scheduled their PTO, sure. If they knew when the movie was coming out.
Accusations happen outside the law.
They happen at night.
Or supported by evidence. They don't petition justice in the careful words of legal formality. No, an accusation is a personal cry, full of resentment or envy, a defeated moan, or an angry howl. The accuser rarely imagines you'll share their resentment, their envy, their hatred.
Exactly, I agree.
They do imagine that your love of power is so strong that you'll leap to decide the fates of others, happy just to take someone's word for the facts. Businessmen accuse the gangsters blame our public figures, Public figures denounce politicians. The politicians point to the businessmen. When it comes to accusation, there's only one rule. Don't aim too high. If you overestimate your own importance, then complaining can cost you your life. So choose the easier path. Exaggerate as far as you can, and try to make your plea sound as sad and pathetic as possible. The accusation I received today sure didn't fit the normal mold.
Yikes.
After killing Vikas Varga and routing his supporters, Sand further strengthened his
Oh, he
already
killed Varga.
powerful authority. Even a month ago, anyone coming out against Sand would sound like a lunatic with a death wish. Today, it's the same thing as suicide. But the letter I'm holding in my hands directly connects Henry Sand, lieutenant of the Sand Mafia family, to the reported death of successful banker John Pazzi. Henry has a daughter, Marianne, a dancer, and apparently it all started with her. One day, Marianne danced in the title role of a production of Giselle, and Henry, proud father that he is, brought the whole family to the premiere, along with some of the family's business
It's a
partners.
big case.
Among their guests was the young banker John Pazzi. He couldn't keep his eyes off Marianne, but she ended up brushing him off. In response, Pazzi ambushed her one night after rehearsal, pulled her into his limousine, and had his way with the poor girl. After that, gentleman that he was, he drove the girl home and threatened that if she told anyone what happened, her mother would get the same treatment.
That's pretty fucked
But her
up.
father still managed to shake the truth out of Marianne, and he decided to take his revenge. Of course, Henry knew he couldn't just go with his instincts and put a bullet in Pazzi in broad daylight. The rich bastard was too important for business, and Henry is neck deep in the family business, overseeing transportations for the Sand Mafia. He knew about every delivery delay, every car, and every shop. It was mostly thanks to Henry that the whole Sand operation rolls so smoothly. Henry has free access to all their off-book cars, and a tar-black motive. Yeah, he could easily arrange the death of John Pazzi as a drunken, late-night hit-and-run. But Henry Sand is smarter than that. If this story about Pazzi is true, he'd more likely go to the boss and ask permission. I'd have figured this letter the ramblings of a retired gangster looking to spice up his life with little excitement. The way the letter started, "My dear little old cupcake," I had every mind to toss it in the trash. But something else got my attention.
Robespierre.
They're rarely ever signed, but this one ended Robespierre, and I doubt it's an imposter. No one would go against the most powerful group in the city, hoping to hide behind the name of some prankster clown. Like everyone else, I had no idea who Robespierre was or what he wanted. But there was no doubt that this guy was more
We
than
might
a
be able to
little
take out the
crazy.
Sands and
An
kind of clear our
arrogant
name.
psychopath. Could be dangerous. Definitely worth looking into.
All right. And with that, we are going to end stream. I have work in the morning, and it is 11:42 p.m. in my time. Thank you guys all, one and all, for hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to see if any of our compatriots are live, but I am going to go to bed or hang out with my cat, one of the two. Thank you very much. We are going to raid over to Desert Bus, because Desert Bus is a charity where they play the game Desert Bus for 145 hours and raise money for charity, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm glad you were here. We are going to raid over to Desert Bus /raid Desert Bus. It's Desert Bus 2225, raising money for Child's Play, which I guess is money for kids who want video games. The game is called Desert Bus. It is the worst video game ever made. So enjoy that. Have fun with them. If they ask or whatever, obviously I'm not going to stick around. I'm going to go, go to sleep and whatnot. but they would really appreciate your money. They're a very good charity. They raise a lot of money for charity, and it would be pretty cool to like kick them some cash because they help kids get toys or whatnot. It's pretty cool. Thank you all very much for your attention and your time. And for those of you who paid to subscribe or who gave bits or whatnot, I thank you again, with an increased level of sincerity. You guys donating is what makes it possible for me to do this. And, well, not possible, but it makes it easy for me to explain to others. When I say I play video games for 40 hours a week with people on the internet, they go, what the fuck do you mean? When I say, oh, I get paid to do it, they go, oh, okay, I get it. It makes sense. So thank you all for hanging out. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you around. Have a good night. See you later.